So many bathroom breaks.
So it looks like we are live. Woo! So yes, and we have zero viewers at the moment. But yes, hopefully, if everything is working, we are live. So eventually, this is. Oh, I'll be right back. Bill, how about you start this?
Hi. My name is Bill Worster. I sometimes talk about stuff on the internet.
No, he doesn't.
I like candy and I like women, and that's about all you need to know about me. Oh, and I sometimes dabble into the realm of witchcraft. That's all you really need to know about me.
What happened to the classic, hello, something?
No, because hello, something! No, well, this is your guys' show. Dave, you should be taking the reins. This is your weekly podcast, or whatever however.
Shuwatch. This is just a random Halloween live thing that Andres just invited me on.
I thought it was under the Shuwatch banner, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Well,
look
this
at
is on my channel.
artwork that awesome artist did.
Oh,
I know. Whoever could have done that?
I didn't see Adam, so I put two and two together and thought, oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't introduce anybody at all, Andres, so the floor is still yours.
Okay, so we do have a viewer now. Okay, so hopefully this show is the live streaming is working. So hello everybody, happy Halloween and welcome to the super dynamic Halloween special live, where I am of course your host Andres Perez, aka Kaiju Noir, and here with me are three of my really good friends that I couldn't have asked for a better set of individuals to celebrate this holiday with. First is Bill Worster, aka Zazubar.
Hi.
Up next is David Joshua Hernandez, aka Gorizard.
Bill is upset that he didn't get to go as Elsa for Halloween.
I'm so crushed, Dave. You've nailed it right on the head.
And of course, last but certainly not least, the kaiju maker himself, the atomic stick figure, Jacob Baker.
Happy All Hallows Eve, my fellow shiznos!
Hey!
Hey, man, you gotta sign the paperwork to use that word.
Show me paperwork.
Paperwork.
I faxed it to you.
459. Cut it close. So yes, we got 4 viewers now. Awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can check out the actual page and see if we have any comments at the moment. So wait, for all of you listening,
how do we check the page?
We do have commenters. You have to go to the video on YouTube. Is the only way you can do it.
Yeah, I'll send you guys the link right now. I'm gonna put this on mute. I
got it already. So yeah, you can see the comments there. They actually fixed the comments this time, which is a good thing. I haven't done a live show in a while. So that's always a plus when the comments work.
See, I just sent you guys a link right now on the group chat. Hopefully that's working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see.
I have no idea how to navigate this.
It's all right. I know you're scared.
I'm just surrounded by blinking switches and buttons and lights.
All right, so let's see. Okay, the video is going at the moment.
Special. You didn't put Ultra Force because Adam is not here?
Oh no, I just decided to just play around with the words and just whatever.
It's a special occasion.
It's a special episode because I'm here for the first time. That's special.
I know.
I know. I feel so honored.
After months of shitting on you, you're finally on the show itself.
All I know about this show is that you guys stay on topic and you talk a lot of shit about me. So, you know, that's
Bill,
don't expect that to change, man.
You're gonna be cursed.
So now I'm here. This episode will be terrible.
We're probably going to end up spending like half an hour talking about Alan Moore's Serpent God.
Yeah, there'll be so much time spent on his Serpent God.
Yeah. I want to make Halloween 3, The Return, but there's already a Halloween 3. But I want to make Rob Zombie's Halloween 3.
It'll be called Alan Moore's Rob Zombie's Halloween 3, The Return. Who's going to be returning? Michael Myers.
No, it's not Michael Myers. That'd be too silly.
That'd
Who
be
would
too
want
obvious.
Michael Myers? That'd be too easy. Of course, it's my serpent god. My serpent god's going to return. But your serpent god cannot return if he never showed up in the first place. He returned to my mind.
Well, you know, I didn't really put much thought into this now that I think about it.
Stop bothering me.
Stop asking me so many questions!
You're the one that wants us to just make it Halloween 3, Alan Moore.
Oh, you know, I have problems, I'm sorry! You don't know what George Romero did to me. Terrible.
Don't you just love it when you have some sort of like this is like the Avengers of podcasting networks, because we have like all these different like in jokes that you have to like watch another podcast to get a reference in another podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Hail Hydra, motherfuckers.
For Asgard?
For Asgard. What's Captain America's slogan? Yay!
America.
You know, Chris, I don't think that's the best. I think that catchphrase has already been taken. Screw you guys, America! He just charges, and it's like he actually thinks he's Captain America. He's not even playing a role anymore.
He doesn't even refer to himself as Captain America. He just refers to himself as America.
Steve, we're waiting for you on set. Who's Steve? You're Steve. No, I'm America.
That was like
I'm waiting for America on set.
Reminds me. I bet you that's how Don Fry acted in all of his scenes in Final Wars.
Captain Gordon, please come to set. I will only respond to America.
There's two things you don't know about me.
I have a theory that Don Fry's mustache was in charge the whole time.
Don Fry's mustache directed Godzilla Final Wars.
Oh my god, that'd be so great. Like, I know there's some
sound.
The science is sound.
I know that there's a YouTube. I know there's a YouTube account out there called Frank Miller's Evil Hat. I want there to be like some sort of account on like YouTube or Twitter or Facebook just called Don Fry's Mustache.
Don Fry's mustache.
I know Jose Garcia can pull off something like that.
Well, here's the first tweet would be, every day not shaved is the best day of a mustache's life. That's how they have
like let's say like Don Fry's like 45 years old. His mustache goes, I haven't been shaved in 45 years. Yes, I've been existing for 45 years.
I want to kill myself.
Ford.
It tries to kill itself, like it's trying to pull itself off his mouth. Don Fry wakes up and, what the hell's going on?
Imagine it's like that one skit from like Robot Chicken where William Shatner's wig every night goes off and do like James Bond style missions. And he gets like a ribbon or like some trophy at the end of each morning, and so when William Shatner wakes up, he's like, "Where do these trophies keep coming from?"
So it gets all the women of James Bond. So every morning, Don Fry wakes up in his bed like, "What the hell is that smell?"
Looks like I've done a pretty good job as usual.
Something smells like the ocean.
I would pay to see this movie. Don Fry's mustache versus Tom Selleck's mustache.
Oh! It's like King Kong versus Godzilla, but with mustaches.
That is crazy.
They
They haven't shaved their mustaches for 45 years. That's the tag.
Oh, wait, who's the other guy who he's usually in westerns with a mustache? He was in Ghost Rider, I think.
Oh, Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, yeah. Imagine he's like the elder mustache. He's like the super awesome master mustache.
He's like the master vampire character in Dracula Untold. He's the original one.
And so Don Fry's mustache and Tom Selleck's mustache have to team up
to take him down.
Yes, to take on Sam Elliott's mustache.
And Sam Elliott's villainous speech is, sometimes there's a man. And sometimes there's a mustache.
Yes. But sometimes there's another mustache.
And other times There's a bat mustache. That one's very mysterious. We don't really know much about that one.
Sometimes there's Alan Moore's mustache. You don't want to know about that.
You just don't ask questions about Alan Moore's mustache. His beard is a waterfall of lost dreams.
Lost dreams and lost story potential.
Indeed.
So yeah, somebody actually commented saying the SOS cinematic universe. Well, we have to make multiple films in order for that to be a thing.
It's always going to be a thing, Andres.
So, like, after the SOS movie, we're going to have a Shuwatch movie and a Demons from Outer Space movie.
The Demons from Outer Space movie would just be Dylan and I sitting around like, "Hey, you want to go do something cool?" And Dylan would be like, "Nah, let's just sit here." And I'll be like, "All right."
And then, like, the apocalypse happens around you, yet you're still watching TV like Beavis and Butthead.
Yep.
And what like
Actually, the Demons from Outer Space movie would be more akin to like Bill and Ted.
Awesome, man.
So who would you think would be the Nick Fury of the SOS cinematic universe? Because I'm thinking it should be Chris Mowry.
Chris Mowry? That's kind of a random pull. I don't know. I don't know if we have a Nick Fury. I mean, I would go for Don Fry just on pure. That makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, but he didn't like bring us together. He was like, "Bill, I want to talk to you about the SOS initiative," and I'm like, "Don Fry, what are you doing in my house? How do you even know who? How do you even know who I am?" I watched Godzilla Palooza. That was some good shit.
The mustache.
But right now,
the mustache knows all. Nice.
There's two things you don't know about me, Bill.
What
One
are
is
those things?
one is I'm a stalker. The other is I'm a huge fan of yours.
If Don Fry was a huge fan of mine, oh my god, I would. Wow, that'd be intense. I will be right back. I have to go reload.
Okay.
BRB.
Probably reload more on sweets.
I'm just gonna go grab some more soda.
Okay. You know, I want to get some like candy corn before the start of this show, but because I couldn't find any at the last minute, I got like from 7-Eleven. I got these like pumpkin-shaped gumdrops.
I mean those pumpkin corn things.
Oh no, not candy corn. Although I did try some earlier this month. They're called. Like I mentioned, they're from 7-Eleven. They're called jelly. If you guys out there ever saw these things at your local 7-Eleven, maybe some of you have never even been to 7-Eleven in a while.
Well, I've been there.
I don't know. I tend not to go there ever since they asked me if I carried a gun.
What?
If you ever what?
Okay, I have this really badass denim jacket, and I just walked into 7-Eleven, and they're like, "You got a gun under that coat?" And I was like,
What?
"No, but if I did, would I really be the kind of person you really would ask that question of?"
Maybe it's because to them you look like the dangerous kind of fellow.
It's because I'm bald, isn't it?
I bet you pulled that. It's because I'm bald, isn't it? What you got against bald people? You know, my kind
Lucas!
Lucas! That's from the latest episode of Shuwatch, everybody. Let's see. Sean Berry asks, "How are you all doing?" Well, we're doing great, Sean. Let's see.
I thought that was a rhetorical question.
Let's see. Kaiju fan said, "Good lord, you guys are just incapable of doing anything cool." Well, that is true. I mean,
That's because we got Bill on this chat.
Yeah, but Kaiju fan 67, you can just blame Bill. You can blame Bill for us being incapable of doing anything cool.
Well, Bill is the core of the SOS movie's humor.
then we're all
Thanks,
doomed.
Dave. That makes me feel good.
It's the SOS movie is all on your shoulders, Bill. If you can pull it off, the entire thing comes crashing down.
I really hope my drug abuse doesn't harm the whole production.
I've
you know what?
got bets that it will.
What was that?
Said I've actually got money saying that it will.
That like money as in like you're betting for like the SOS movie to happen?
No, I'm betting money that Bill's drug addiction will alter it somehow.
Yeah.
I just show up until like, let's shoot a movie! Ah!
Bill.
Like you forget that we're even shooting a movie. You just get into the scene.
I just whip off all my clothes and it's like Michael Keaton and Birdman. I'm just like, ah!
Bill, I expect you to pull back the weight.
I didn't see that movie. I just.
Or while you're filming the movie, you're like, "Hey man, wouldn't it be cool if you were like filming a movie, man?"
We are filming a movie.
Awesome,
man!
And Sci-Fi Dragon said, "Bill is the GOTG of the Guardians of the Galaxy of the SOS crew." I don't know.
Somehow Bill represents the entire Guardians of the Galaxy.
And now Bill will sing the entire Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, a cappella style.
Come and get your love.
Come and get your love.
Come and get your love. Come and get your love.
Come and get your love now. Welcome to the Shuwatch Halloween special, where we sing songs.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? It's my serpent god. Damn it, get out of here, Alan Moore.
Get out of here, Alan Moore. And your children? You can pedophilia now? I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's okay. I'm Alan Moore, so you're gonna ask me what it means because it means something very psychological.
Oh, it's my penis. He really is more of a cheeky, like almost Krampus level prankster more than he is a writer these days. He just runs around like, ooh, I'm Alan Moore. Ooh, look at my penis.
Man, I hate the comic book industry. Before Watchmen, it's a great tragedy.
I mean, Before Watchmen isn't good, so I'm not going to argue with him on that stuff.
I will say that of all of that thing, that's all of what I've read so far Before Watchmen, I do highly recommend Minutemen. That's probably like the one thing I would say, yes, definitely go check that out.
I read Night Owl, and that wasn't awful, but the Rorschach one was so boring.
I do also want to recommend Silk Spectre. That is some pretty interesting stuff. It's like, teenage Lori in San Francisco, just like this period of her teenage life where she just like separates from her mother and goes off and does her own thing.
It's kind of cool. Cool. I didn't read that one. I just read Night Owl and Rorschach. That was it, right? Yeah, that was it.
You'd expect those two to be like the most badass, but yeah, they're like the most.
They're not.
Nah.
Night Owl was too. Night Owl almost felt like it was written like an episode of Family Guy. It was really weird.
Like, yeah, I feel like you could have really made a whole story out of that first issue.
The origin, yeah.
And meeting up with Rorschach.
I did like that they put Rorschach in it. That was a good idea.
Yeah, that he was like working for the church and everything as a volunteer.
Yeah, I like that.
And like that event eventually led him to like lose faith in like humanity, basically.
Yeah. Definitely. I really like that story.
That was good.
But aside from that, I thought there was I read in one of the back of the books they were like the head of the head editor was like, I sent the text to one of the writers and he was like, yo, we're gonna do a Watchmen prequel, and the guy was like, no, that's a really bad idea actually. And the editor just wrote back Herm, and I was like, it should have ended there. I did. He was right.
I also read Dr. Manhattan. That one was really trippy because it took place. Did you read Dr. Manhattan, Bill?
No.
Okay, so with Dr. Manhattan, starts off with him being on Mars and going back through his flashing forward back to his life, and he decides to time travel to that moment where to see himself become Dr. Manhattan, but he doesn't become Dr. Manhattan. And he's like, what the fuck? And Dr. Manhattan realizes that he had just, when he time traveled, he actually went to an alternate universe where he didn't become Dr. Manhattan, and then he ends up realizing that there was an action that he made in the past that caused the universe to split into like a bajillion multi-universes, and all of which end like horribly from like nuclear Armageddon.
Except for the one where he becomes Dr. Manhattan.
I'm not sure about that one, but what he does is he ends up trying to use his his grand powers to fit all these multiple universes back into one single universe, and then that way the events of Watchmen happen, and then the comic ends with him traveling to another planet and actually starting life in that planet with like single-celled organisms.
Sounds a little derivative. It's not really before Watchmen, then, is it?
it's more like during Watchmen.
Yeah, it's more like during Watchmen. This was happening.
Yeah. Although it is kind of an interesting concept for him. It's like Dr. Manhattan versus the multiverse.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, it's something that's big enough for a character like him to handle.
I mean, I'd like to see if there's anything out there that's stronger than him. That might be kind of interesting.
Yeah. Like
Deadpool.
Deadpool kills the Watchmen. I would totally read that.
That actually might be a parallel universe that Dr. Manhattan accidentally created.
I would love it if, of all those multi-universes, one of them turns out to be the DC universe.
It's possible DC can do it.
Because I know, like, in the Watchmen movies, DC Comics apparently exists in the movie universe, because we see, like, posters of Batman and stuff. So I'm wondering, in the comic, does Batman, Superman, and Batman exist? But no, then again, they shouldn't, because of, I guess, pirate comics are now the rage because superheroes exist in that world.
Can I answer a question that's being posed in the comments quick, because I have a very controversial opinion on it?
Sure, totally. And just to let the audience know, you can ask whatever you want.
You can do that. So I'm going to address a question now out of order because I'm playing favoritism. Because I love this question.
Okay.
So the Sci-Fi Dragon has asked the question, how would you feel if Gorzard was turned into an MLP-style pony? And my answer is I would be very happy with that.
I would be happy. I would be happy too. I would love to see that.
That is my controversial stance.
I thought it said movie. I was about to say my biopic cannot be an MLP style movie because it has to be hard R.
Your biopic?
Biopic, bio movie, whatever. You know what I mean.
From all those violent shifts working at McDonald's. You have to recapture the grittiness of that.
I'll just turn it into a gritty Denzel Washington style movie.
And
training day in McDonald's.
McDonald's training day. You gotta put the fryer on. And then you gotta put the oil in. And then it fries.
John Berry, he asked, what's my favorite Bruce Lee movie? Enter the Dragon.
Any reason why? That one out of the others?
I hope this does not sound racially insensitive. But Bruce Lee
will.
Because we're not known for that.
What?
No, go ahead, Dave. I was just making a joke.
I said Bruce Lee speaks English in that movie.
Oh, okay. That's not racially insensitive.
That's his only English-speaking action role.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, for an action movie, he did like a few American TV and movies, but
well, because he spoke English in the Great War.
And just to let you guys know, if you click on the link on the group chat, I posted a picture of what the biopic would be like. if it was like training day.
I can't see it.
Okay, I'll send it to you on Facebook. I'll send it to
that.
all three of you guys.
I can't see it in the group chat here.
Okay.
Nobody outside the live video will be able to see it.
This is just for us, man!
Now, I can easily share it by screen sharing, however, I don't want to mess with anything, so I'll just leave, like the title card there whenever I'm speaking.
Apparently,
I'll slap the McChicken out of you.
No, I'll slap the McChicken.
Your grindhouse style film. I would like to
Don't say it out loud. All the audience will know what we're saying.
Oh, I'm just wondering, Bill, because you've done this before, this live chat stuff before.
Yeah.
When the broadcast ends, does this automatically save and automatically post itself as a video?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see.
Bill
okay,
has
excellent.
done millions of times willingly. What else is Fat Bill willing to do willingly?
Fuck you, Dave.
Let's see. The Gorzard movie will be a Grindhouse-style film about McDonald's graveyard shifts. Well, we kind of pretty much covered that, yeah.
No. I want it to be Ryuhei Kitamura style.
Let's see. 77 Dirge says, whenever you guys make a joke about Mexico, say this is going to be borderline racist.
Borderline! Not over the border. Just on the border. I like that joke. I like it a lot.
Let's see. Jacob says, what type of kaiju would you guys be, and what would your kaiju personas' names would be?
Shockingly,
we already know Bill. He's the obese.
Is it like a brand new created thing or a pre-existing kaiju?
I'm assuming that this is like an original thing.
Oh god, that's really hard. That's gonna require effort. I don't do that.
Like I can just easily pick pick any one of the kaijus that I've made for Draco Azul and just say that's who I am.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna say I would probably be Polaris because he's a badass. He's from Alaska, and he's got giant claws. What's not to like? And in terms of my persona, I would just be stabbing Musla with verbal slander. See? That's me.
Mm-hmm.
My monster alter ego, I would be named Fred. I would be a giant emu. And all I would do is just stand there and go, eh.
The most terrifying of all giant monsters. Fred the emu.
Fred.
That's the title of the movie. Just like, it's going to be, because that's all he has to say before you're dead. No, please, no! Let's see.
The truly terrifying tale
of
Jacob, you'll like this reference. From the studio that brought you the epic classic Tongue Twisted. A real movie coming soon.
Let's see. I probably want to be. I mentioned
this before. Too.
Oh, I'd bet money on it. I'm ready.
Let's see. I have mentioned this before, but I'd like to be that one character I initially had thought of for kind of like my prototype mascot, Angora. Angora being like this merman anglerfish kind of creature, and his persona, he'd be like someone who's kind of like just likes to mess with someone, just like psychologically mess with people, kind of like a trickster or a prankster, just to see their reaction. Kind of like Freddy Krueger without the killing.
So like a kaiju Alan Moore.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you want to see my serpent god?
Well, too bad. I'm gonna use my psychic powers that my serpent god gave me to fuck with your head. You want to see my euphemism that I use for my penis? Too bad. You're gonna see it anyways. I'm Angora.
I'm a giant monster. You don't have much choice. What are you gonna do?
Let's see. Sci-Fi Dragon asks, "How would you feel if a Gorgo remake was announced?"
A Gorgo remake?
Yeah.
I would be cautiously optimistic about it. I think that's a strange idea, but I think it could be potentially really cool.
Unless I want it to be Alan Moore's Gorgo Gets Real.
Yes, exactly, where he talks about not being able to poop. Well, no, let me say this. I read this is going back years. I read a blog, which is of course not the most reliable source, which was an interview with Simon Pegg, who's of course behind Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, This Is the End, all those movies.
Yeah.
And he was of course is Scotty in the new Star Trek movies. I love him. I think he's brilliant. He was also in a first season episode of Doctor Who. And he said that he wanted to. He was thinking there were a couple of old British horror movies that he wanted to remake as black comedies, and Gorgo was in the list that he mentioned. And I was like, oh, that would be brilliant.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
If you did Gorgo as like a legit black comedy.
Because you see, the thing with Gorgo, it's kind of generic as a monster movie. I mean, it does have its own unique elements, such as the whole twist that the first Gorgo you see is only a child. But even then, I think we have seen that sort of that parent-child kaiju relationship being expanded upon, especially in the Godzilla franchise. So I think with Gorgo, I think you can get away with toying with or experimenting with him because I don't think that Gorgo really has that much of a dedicated fan base. I'm sorry if I'm stepping on any toes here.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry if there's any diehard Gorgo fans out there who are like, he's screwing with me. Well, I would say that if it was gonna happen, they should definitely look at the Steve Ditko comics and go, what's in here that we can use to make this more original? I think that would be the place to go. I would almost say do a sequel, do a soft sequel where it doesn't require you seeing the original, but it makes references to those original events. So this wouldn't be the first time Gorgo would appear.
Allow me to put my own spin on the story. You could do a remake, but instead of it just having the mother tracking down the young one, actually have it where there's an entire herd of 30 of these things, and then the pack actually goes on this destruction spree.
That's how you do it, and Big Mama Gorgo was like the matriarch.
I like that.
That's a good idea.
That's better than the pitch I had for the remake.
I'll pin that for one of my future movies.
There you go. There you go. We lost Andres. Are we still live?
Refresh the page, Bill.
So he left, then he joined. Then he left, then he joined.
Wait a minute. Apparently, yeah, we are still live.
Yeah, I guess we are. But remember, the YouTube video is delayed.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. I can't tell.
It says Andres just came back.
Andres, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. I couldn't hear you for a short 15 seconds.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you either. We thought you dropped from the call.
I know. It's one of those things where it said the server ended, but then everything suddenly came back together and I can see everything again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, let's
Andres,
see.
you got bored of your own podcast and left.
Oh, I can't take this. Oh, I need my medicine. Oh. We found out Andres is a really bad alcoholic.
The one guy you least expect, and he's the most serious one who's
He's got
the one
problems.
the one in serious needing serious help. Stop chasing the purple dragon. You're never gonna catch him. No, I'm almost there. No.
Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door!
Let's see. So, let's see. According to this, yeah, we are still live with 8 viewers. That's pretty awesome.
Cool.
To anyone out there who's still following us, thank you very much. Let's see. Any questions here? Oh yeah, the Gorgo remake. We pretty much like finished that up. I like that idea with the whole like Gorgo pack, matriarch Gorgo. That's a really cool idea. Sean Berry asks, who wins in a fight, a giant claw or an army of creatures from the haunted sea?
Oh, they're... Go ahead, Jacob.
My vote is for the haunted sea monsters.
Yeah, but the giant claw has an electromagnetic shield.
Yes, but at the end of the film, all the creatures from the haunted sea will still be sitting underneath the water with these big dumb smiles on their faces.
They'll outlive the giant claw. My vote is on the giant claw, just because she was able to fly through space and make it to Earth. Nothing's going to take that down. Superman couldn't even take down the giant claw.
Well, you're forgetting the selling point of the movie. It's as big as a battleship.
Well, yeah, you can't argue with that sort of.
But I think the selling point of Creature from the Haunted Sea was... Wait, what? I'm supposed to be selling a movie? Oh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. What's the movie again?
Well, let's see. What country did that Creature from the Haunted Sea suit came from?
I'm gonna say Shitlania.
Shitlandia.
a random landfill where they just dug up crap and was just like, let's freeze it and put it together as a costume and not tell the guy wearing it. We'll put headlights on it and that'll be the costume. It'll be great. Apparently no one else thinks so. Okay.
Tonight on A&E, the true story of the Creature from the Haunted Sea.
The Creature from the Haunted Sea gets real.
Actually, I can see the Creature from the Haunted Sea title being used for Bill's biopic.
What is that supposed to mean?
Just be glad it wasn't a fat joke, Fat Bill. Or Wilfred Bill.
You're dancing on the end, my friend. You're dancing on the edge.
Is that a cane, Bill?
This is a cane.
Why?
I'm supposed to be I was. I'm not wearing the costume in full right now. I was housed for Halloween, so I had a cane.
Did you have to dye your hair gray?
Yeah, I just washed it out before we started this. Yeah, I did.
Pictures?
What?
Where are the pictures?
They're on my timeline. You can see them.
Oh, too lazy.
Fine, Dave. You know what? Don't worry about it. It's fine. What did you do for Halloween? Did you dress up as a shitty McDonald's employee?
It's 8 o'clock where I am, and I napped the whole day.
Wow, what a crazy Halloween guy you are.
I had to work at 4 in the morning.
Tonight?
No, this morning.
Oh, Jesus, that sucks.
So I only had like 2.5 hours of sleep last night.
Oh my god, that fucking blows, man. Ooh.
David, could you jimmy with your microphone for a second? Because I'm not picking up your audio at all.
Jimmy, like, say something else or keep on talking? Am I echoing?
No, but we lost Andres.
Again?
He just IM'd me on Facebook. Hi, Andres' listeners. It's the Bill Show, starring me.
Bill, see
Hang on,
you.
can you guys hear me?
I'd imagine you'd be wearing a
Yeah,
cardigan.
we can hear you.
Okay, well I can hear you. I still can't hear David though.
Dave, Jacob can't hear you. That's really.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
David, say something.
Bill, wear a cardigan.
Jacob, did you hear him say that?
Yeah,
Nope.
I heard him say Bill wear a cardigan.
Jacob, did you hear that?
Nope, I can hear you and Andres, but David, you're still off in La La Land.
That's
Should I
weird.
pick up the headset? Maybe that might be the problem.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, maybe you accidentally muted him. Over his icon, does it show the mic muted?
No?
No. Okay, that's weird.
Oh my god, I can actually mute Fat Bill.
Yes, you can.
Try this.
I've never had this option before.
I can actually shut Bill up. Oh, and now Atomic Stick Figure muted Gorzard.
Well, no, I think he's just trying to fuck around with it, see if he can get it to work. So let's see.
Oh, got it.
Let's see,
Stop muting Gorzard.
I'm gonna check out any more new comments.
Dave,
Let's
speak.
see.
Hello.
I hear him.
Jacob, did you hear him?
Still no.
Oh,
Really? Damn.
He didn't mute me.
That's really weird.
David
I don't
said
know.
he didn't mute him.
I think it's the universe messing with me because every time I've done a podcast with any of you guys, David hasn't been there, and now that he's here, I can't.
David laughed at that.
The whole time, Andres is just gonna translate everything I say.
He just said the
David-
whole time.
David said that I'm gonna have to be translating everything David says the whole
Well,
time.
no. Here's what we should do first. One of you two should leave and then enter the call again, and then see if that works and if you two can hear each other then.
Okay.
Both of us or one of us.
Okay.
One of you two should leave.
Okay.
Bill just makes it sound all formal, like, I'm sorry, you need to leave.
Sorry, guys, you have to leave. No, just exit the call and re-enter and see if that works.
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
No, Jacob already did it. Hang on, let's see if hopefully. All right, we lost. Now it's gonna reset.
Let's see. Just see what kind of questions here. Oh, we have this one fellow I'm not familiar with. He asks, "Why is Bill fat?" Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Exclamation. Question mark. Exclamation. Question mark. Exclamation mark.
I chalk it up to being raised shittily. No, I'm kidding. I love my parents and the way they raised me. I'm lazy and I like fast food. That's my tragedy.
Oh, Kaiju Fan 67. He says the most terrifying of all giant monsters, Bill's mom. That's low blow, man.
He's not wrong. No, that's very offensive. And if I met you in person, I would murder you with a knife
Or your cane.
or my cane. But once again, even though I would do that, it wouldn't be nothing personal because he's not wrong.
He's let's see, 3 college chums, which is kind of fitting given you, David, and I. Let's see. I'm assuming you guys have seen the stop motion Godzilla vs. Bagan film on YouTube. What are your overall thoughts on it? Sorry, I haven't seen that stop motion film. I haven't seen a lot of stop motion stuff on YouTube.
The maker is a friend of mine. So I feel really... Patrick Galvin is his name. And I feel really, really guilty that I have not watched it in full because he is a friend of mine, and it makes me feel like shit. I have seen clips. It is excellent. I have not watched it in full, though.
Are these actual stop motion puppets, or did he use toys?
He used claymation.
Oh wow. The only motion thing that I've seen, well, I've seen 2. I forgot what was one of them. One of them was used with Godzilla toys and Lego figures. Another one I saw was of Godzilla versus Jiras versus Gomez, and it was using like actual toys of all three characters.
Was that Godzilla and his amazing friends?
It was Doji 73, so I think that's him.
That's him.
Yeah.
David and Jacob keep leaving the call. Okay, there's Jacob. Jacob, are you there?
Are you there, Jacob? Speak once, forever hold your peace.
Apparently he's not there.
No.
He held his peace. Do you think the Kaiju Maguma should return? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I want him to be played by Jacob Baker, or Jake Long.
American Dragon.
No, wait. Justin Long. Damn it.
Oh! I was like, American Dragon?
I was like that fellow, that long fellow.
That long fellow, yes.
Let's see.
He's quite long.
Hashtag.
Hashtag meh.
Let's see.
Or hashtag meh!
Meh!
Meh.
That's me.
The death of He-Man!
By death by Maguma!
I will tie him up inside of a walrus costume! It will be the ultimate death of He-Man!
Death by blue abs!
The only true death that exists!
At least in Eternia, where all men are bodybuilders! Meh!
Everybody lifts mad weights, yo! Including me, Skeletor! And it will lead... What it will lead to? The death of He-Man!
God damn it. Let's see. Okay, on an unrelated note, David said he'll be gone for a bit. Probably.
He's probably
he got to do something.
He's gonna go,
Tell Bill to not cry.
He's gonna go pop so many pills because he's sad at his poor, poor existence. I can't stop torrenting monster movies! Ah!
I can stop anytime I want.
Ah!
Okay, a little bit of ironic trivia here pertaining to Gorzard.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back years ago, when I had first started pulling audio off of YouTube for my own videos, I didn't realize it, but I was actually getting a lot of the music from him. And since he's well known as the internet pirate, I've been pirating a pirate.
Yeah. I was doing the same. I was doing the same. Even after I knew Dave, and I would just look up a Godzilla song and start downloading, and I'd be like, "Oh, Dave uploaded this."
I've even noticed some people like Matt Frank or Jeff Zornow. They would post a link to a YouTube link to a song that they like from a certain film. Like, oh hey, check out this song from Gigan or whatever. And it's like, that's my friend Dave.
That's Dave. Dave's fucking well known out there, man.
Yeah, well, it seems like I would say I wanted to type on either Jeff Zornow or Matt Franks and say hey, that's my friend Dave uploaded that, but then I was like, nah, he probably would rather kind of be Batman, where he just stays in the shadows while people are thankful of his work.
Question.
He's not the hero we need, but the hero we deserve.
Yes, exactly. Question.
So he'll hate him because he can take it.
This is from Sean Barry. Andres, if Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster was playing in a big fancy movie theater near you, would you go to see it?
Fuck yeah. I
would as well. And here's why. Dylan and I recorded the 1-year anniversary of The Demons from Outer Space last night. And on it, we did a commentary on a certain movie. And I just realized that I can't finish telling the story because it would be a spoiler. Damn it. I have talked myself into a corner. But the thing I realized was I can watch any crappy movie and with somebody and enjoy it a whole lot more. So I think if that were to happen for Sea Monster, I might go watch it and be like, oh, I enjoy this. Though it's
Let's
not
see.
nearly as funny as the movie we watched last night. Oh my god. I have not laughed as hard as I did. Wow.
Mhm.
The best movie to watch as a group, just to riff on it, is The Last Days of Planet Earth.
What's that?
Oh, it is this Toho End of the World movie, where it was originally the Prophecies of Nostradamus, then it was cut down into Catastrophe 1999, and then it was cut down even further into The Last Days of Planet Earth. And The Last Days of Planet Earth is like, the film has ADD, because it like brings up this subject, talks about it for like a minute, and then never picks up on that concept ever again. It's like there's a sequence where there's like these giant slugs that they have to kill, and then there's like this killer plant that attacks a subway train, and like killer bats in New Guinea. But
Did
as soon as-
Nostradamus predict giant slugs? Was that in his writing? And then giant slugs will come up and attack Tokyo.
apparently he did. That's the point the movie was trying to make.
I'm gonna look this up.
Let's see. Another sci-fi dragon asks, the Mutos versus the Shinomura, who would win?
Godzilla.
Let's see. Jacob, have you read?
Which one's the Shinomura?
Jacob, have you read Godzilla Awakening? Hello?
Jacob.
Jake?
I think we lost him. Oh shit.
Let's see. Me personally, I probably have to read Awakening again just to see his power sets. Oh,
Shinomura.
power set.
Yeah.
Because he's a blob of matter, and really the only thing that can really kill him is like a blast of radiation, which Godzilla and the humans can do. And as far as I know, the Mutos have no projectile attacks like that. So maybe the Shinomura.
Well, they're EMP.
Yeah, but do they run? But can an EMP affect Shinomura?
I don't know. Can they? You tell me. Yes, it would be able to, because don't the Shinomura feed on electricity? Whoa.
See, that's why I need to read Awakening again to like notice the details like that. So if that's the case, then Mutos. But if not, Shinomura.
I have it right here.
Ah.
I'll be able to grab it without knocking over Art of Destruction. Godzilla Awakening. Let's flip through this sometimes entertaining but mostly crappy book. No, that's not fair. It's not that bad. Let's see.
Like, even though I never reviewed Awakening, like a 3-5, where it's like it's worth a read.
Let's see. Awakening? Well, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not even kind of in continuity anymore. So, at this point, it's just kind of a curiosity piece.
Well, what do you mean not anymore? Like, did something happen recently that contradicts the book besides the movie itself?
Every single special feature on the Blu-ray is completely contradictory of this.
Ah, okay.
Because this says that Godzilla awakened in the 1940s, and the movie says 1954. So, but more than that, Godzilla is the one who destroyed the subs in the movie, and in the book it's the Shinomura. And it's not like it's not like they just shifted the blame to Godzilla, because they didn't even know Godzilla existed until well after that. So there's no reason they would do that. If they're already covering it up.
So this seems like just another example of you have like this one team that's completely separate from what the movie people are doing. It's like, hey, you guys, make up a story. We're not going to fact check it. Just do your own thing.
But that doesn't make any sense because Max Borenstein wrote it, and he fed on and he feeds on radiation. So I guess the Mutos, the EMP attack kind of functions in a similar sense to Godzilla's atomic breath. And in the original script, the EMP is evolutionarily supposed to cancel out the atomic breath. So I guess the EMP would have some kind of effect on the Shinomura.
Okay, so it looks like the Shinomura could theoretically beat Mutos can theoretically beat the Shinomura.
I still think the Shinomura would win just because they're like unkillable. Because every time you kill them, they just keep spawning.
Yeah, true. That is true. Let's see. You guys missed 30 Days of Sea Monster. I was aware of that. I did see 30 Days of Sea Monster as it progressed on Facebook, on our Toho Nation Facebook group. However, I was just too busy keeping up with other stuff. More specifically, Captain Logan's Spawn Near on Geekvolution. It's
finally finished! Oh my god!
I haven't seen the very last episode because I've been at work all day, and then this thing showed up, and then this.
I saw it.
Chat.
I saw it.
Oh, okay. So, without spoiling, what are your thoughts on the end of Spawn Year?
Oh, he's a genius. He's an absolute genius. The ending is. It was strangely reminiscent of Doctor Who in a way.
Oh.
Because of how meta it was. It's very, very meta.
I just want to know, when he comes back to the real world, has it been 2 years?
No. It hasn't even been a full year.
Oh, wow. Okay. I can't wait to see that. I really want to know what would happen if, Todd McFarlane actually did come across Spawn Year.
I think he has, and he just hasn't said anything. There's no way he hasn't, dude.
Okay. They don't.
It's the most attention his fucking demon child has gotten in the past 10 years. So he's probably seen it.
I do know that we have a certain fan. I'm not sure if he's a fan, but a fan who likes. I remember one time this fan of ours, he commented on one of our videos. We were talking shit about Spawn, and this person was trying to defend Spawn. I want to know if that person has seen Spawn Year, because you cannot legitimately
You can't
claim
defend Spawn. I'm sorry.
You cannot defend Spawn. You cannot say that he is the. If you say he's your favorite superhero, okay, but you can't really call him a superhero because
he's not a superhero though. He's not
a superhero.
Totally a superhero.
No, he's selfish. That's one thing superheroes do. He doesn't save people out of the kindness of his heart. He only does it whenever there's something in it for him.
But he doesn't even save people, dude.
He pretty much wiped out the entire Earth during Armageddon.
He sits in an alley and whines about how shitty his life is.
And then waits for monsters or demons to come after him, at which point he brutally tortures them without thought. He punch first, ask questions
all
later.
For selfish reasons. None of them to save people. He's not always a superhero.
And every time, they've probably done this 10 times where they try to reinvent him, but they end up going back to square one. Even with the new Spawn, they go back to square one. You have a new Spawn, Jim Downings, I think that's his name. All right, blank slate, here you go. Here's your chance to make Spawn interesting. Nope, they turn him back, make him and turn him into Al.
Yeah. Yeah. Spawn sucks. But visually, he's awesome.
And he has tons of his backstory, his world, Sam and Twitch, the supporting character. He has potential to be great. We've seen that potential in Spawn the Animated Series, which apparently there's going to be a new Spawn animated series now.
Woo!
Let's see.
Can't you see how excited I am?
Let's see. Jacob Spencer asks, Megan Fox or Charlize Theron?
Which one am I gonna marry? That's a game. Sleep with her or marry her or kill her. So we need one more option. You ever hear that game?
No, I haven't.
Murder, marry, fuck. So here's the idea: you get 3 people. You have to marry one of them, just fuck one of them, and then kill one of them. So let's put Alan Moore on that list. Kill Alan Moore, fuck Megan Fox, marry Charlize Theron.
I'll go with what you did.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Kaiju Fan 67 asks, what are your thoughts on Legendary acquiring the rights to Mothra, Rodan, King Ghidorah? P.S. Bill, I'm sorry about what I said about your mom.
It's all good, dude. Woo!
Again, I go with his response.
listen, I know some people out there, some people we know, were a little bit put back by the fact that Legendary wasn't just going to keep creating original kaiju, which I can see. And I also agree with all the statements of like, well, these kaiju are overused and they should have gotten some in there that haven't had as much done with them. I agree with that as well. But come on, man! It's Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. That's awesome. And
it's kind of like the Dark Knight, where it's like, okay, let's start off with like lesser-known villains like Ra's and Scarecrow, but it's like, okay, let's go straight into it. You know you want the Joker. You have to have the Joker. Let's have the Joker. That's pretty much the case with this one. Like, you can't really have a Godzilla without a Mothra, Rodan, or Ghidorah, and we can't be sure. We can't be sure that Godzilla's going to have as many films. He's since they're really going for a trilogy now, because I think trilogies, I guess, are the safe way to go when it comes to franchises.
yeah.
So, yeah, might as well go with like those three, the three guys all at once.
Right, I agree. I agree. I'm just interested to see what the story's going to be and who's going to be doing what.
Yeah, and you know what? And what's interesting? You know how we learned from Chris Mowry that Toho doesn't really appreciate it when you kill their own monsters in the comics?
It's not going to happen. It's not going to probably translate into the movies.
Because I'm wondering if they're going to at least keep Rodan and Mothra alive.
I don't even know if... Yeah.
Because besides the Heisei series, every time we've seen a status quo, we tend to see Mothra and Rodan like being with Godzilla, or like they have like some sort of like
truce
with each other.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think they'll kill Ghidorah, honestly. It all depends on what the story is. I really don't know. I don't even know what sides the monsters are going to be on, what they're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad they're going to be there, because to me it just legitimizes a Godzilla continuity. It's like, I think Sylvester McCoy said, "You're not the Doctor until you fight the Daleks," and I think a Godzilla is not a Godzilla until he fights King Ghidorah.
Right.
That's why I think they have to, not have to, but I think it's cool that they're doing it. So I think it's great.
What Sci-Fi Dragon says, "I'd like to see Shinomura in the Godzilla sequel." So what do you think, Bill, if they brought in the Shinomura into the cinematic universe? The cinematic universe, yeah.
Here's my thought. I think that it would be cool if, because we know based on all the special features in the Blu-ray that it's not just Godzilla prior to the modern age. It's not just Godzilla and the Mutos. There have been a bunch of Mutos that they haven't disclosed yet. So maybe the Shinomura is one of them. I think that would be cool. I imagine based on the way the Comic-Con footage was described, that's probably what they'll do with Mothra, Rodan, and King Ghidorah. Is that they'll be creatures that have appeared before. I don't think we're going to get their origins in this movie, which I don't think we should. I think that doing it that way is a good idea. So I wouldn't mind it being done in that way. I don't want to see Shinomura be a main antagonist, though.
I would like Shinomura to be in like a flashback sequence at least.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe Godzilla fights him. That might be kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe we get imagine we somehow first I don't know how, I doubt I doubt Sarazawa Senior. I doubt Sarazawa Senior would be alive at this point, but if he did, it would be pretty cool to have, or no, not even have him still be alive in the modern age. At least have like a. I've seen this. You know how like movies, they would tend to have like a short clip, like before like the title sequence, they would have an introductory sequence that takes place in the past before the movie, the plot starts. I want to like Godzilla 2 Radioactive Boogaloo to start off with Sarazawa Senior like in the middle of that like Godzilla Shinomura battle, and then we cut to the present day with present day Sarazawa, he's about to do something.
I want Sarazawa to be the protagonist of this next movie.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a really interesting character, and I think that not giving him any character stuff was a really big mistake, because he is a very interesting character.
Very.
And I thought that in many respects, Ken Watanabe's performance was kind of not used to the best of its ability. I'm with all the jokes of like,
Solely McStares a lot.
yeah, I agree with that. I still love the movie, but I agree with that. I saw somebody who was like, I want to see a shirt of the different Sarazawa expressions, and I would buy that. So yeah. Jacob has been gone for a while. Is everything okay?
He
I'm
keeps
back.
trying to... Oh, you're back. Awesome.
Oh, okay, you're here.
Yeah, my server keeps kicking me off, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on before it kicks me off again.
I see. That's unfortunate. But if by any chance you happen to, somehow be dropped and can get back in, I just want to say right now, while I still have the chance, thank you very much, Jacob, for being a part of this. As Halloween has certainly been a lot better with you involved this year, and thanks again so very, very much for the title card.
Oh yeah, not a problem. I'm always glad to talk to you guys.
I share that
Regardless of how many
sentiment.
people are listening in.
I share that sentiment. The SOS Halloween Spectacular title card came out great, man. So thanks for that as well.
Oh yeah, not a problem.
But
They're always fun to draw.
yes, Sun Bears! The Sun Bear rises!
Again!
Yes!
So will we really be calling it next year Sun Bears 3 The Return?
Oh god, yes! I didn't even think of that, but that's brilliant!
I don't know. I think I may have brought that up like last week, and then Dylan brought this suggestion where it's like, oh shit, well it's an actual threequel this time. I better call it Sun Bears 6.
Sun Bears 5! Sun Bears 5, The Return.
The Reckonings,
The
Resurrection.
Sun Bears 3 Ursa Wars, and you could use that picture I did of the Sun Bear fighting Polaris.
Yes!
Yes.
We just have all the bears fight.
Bears.
Bears everywhere.
So we have Polaris versus Solaris.
Solaris! I love it.
Yeah, that works.
Thoughts on the Underworld franchise? I will defer to something that Jacob once said.
Jaker?
Sorry, I mixed your first name and last name.
I like that. Jaker.
Jaker!
Name. Jaker.
Jaker's coming to get
the
you.
Maker.
Yes! Oh, I love it. I love it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna defer to something you said earlier on the Underworld franchise. Meh.
Meh.
I enjoy the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. 3 I saw in theaters and I thought was alright. I didn't see 4, and that's it.
Okay, I was with the movies up until the scene, I think it was in the second movie, where they're having sex, but the guy is too high up to actually be doing anything, and it looks like he's humping her belly button.
I don't remember that. I do remember in the third one, they were fucking, and they were like on a cliffside, and he was like, ah! And it was like the most over-the-top sex scene I've ever seen in the movie.
So he was played by Charlton Heston.
Well, when you're doing it near a cliff.
Why would you even bother? Like, well, I don't understand the purpose. Like, let's fuck near a cliff.
Maybe the reason why
That'll be hot!
Maybe the reason why he said it so loud was because he was just screaming out of fear of falling off.
I'm gonna fall!
Oh god! Oh god! I know! No, seriously, oh
same
god! I'm about to fall.
Baby, I can't make it anymore. I know I'm gonna come to. Oh god, no, that's not what I mean.
Pull back!
Pull back! Pull back!
Oh god.
Damn it! Stop reinterpreting what I'm saying to this situation.
I'm not trying to be hot. I'm trying to save our lives.
Stop misinterpreting everything I'm saying.
You stupid bitch. We're so done when we get out of here.
Damn it! No, I mean literally.
I like your dirty talk too. No.
Lean forward in this case is not a euphemism.
Now you know what I go through every day. Everybody thinks I'm talking about my penis.
Really, I'm just talking about my religion. It's very, very hurtful.
Damn it, Alan Moore! For the third time, get out!
No.
But would you like to know the word of my serpent god? No!
No,
Ouch.
get out of here.
Wait a minute. You're not Alan Moore. Frank Miller.
Dun, dun, dun. I have his hat, too. I'm out of here.
Damn it! You can never trust. You can never trust who's who on Halloween.
I know, right? I do have Frank Miller's hat, though, and a Rubik's cube.
So how would the voice go for our interpretation of Frank Miller?
Whoa! I'm Frank Miller. Ooh!
So what? So he's Adam Sandler?
Yeah. Ooh!
You would like to know what I'm going to do with Batman? I'm going to make Holy Terror 5, The Resurrection. Gonna have so much more racism in it.
You sound more like Yoda. Ooh, racism there will be, yes.
Crazy I am not.
I don't know, I imagine it's a bit more rough.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Frank Miller, my stuff sucked by more beer.
Do or do not. There are no true female characters.
Male or male not. There is no female. The motto of every gay porn ever made.
Let's see. Kaiju Fan 67 asks, have any of you read Godzilla 1994 script by Ted Elliott and Terry Rossio?
I've read bits of it.
I probably read I've read the intro of it, but I haven't gotten around to it. I'm very lazy when it comes to reading scripts.
Yeah, it's not the most exciting thing in the world.
But I know David has.
One of them was basically just another Gamera movie.
Yeah, it is very Guardian of the Universe-esque. It's very strange. But it was written, I think... I don't think they intentionally ripped off Guardian, though, because I think it was written, like, the year before Guardian.
Before, it was... Yeah.
So, it's really bizarre. It's not terrible. It's actually disturbingly similar to the movie we got, in terms of the 2014 movie. But, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I don't know, what do you guys think of it?
Are you asking us, the viewers?
I'm asking you two. I don't care about their opinion. Love you guys.
Bill's gonna end up causing our entire audience to go away.
I know. No, I caused that long ago.
Let's see, and then we can see the viewers talk.
Well, from what I know about the storyline, and I never read the script, but I read like how it was supposed to play out. I mean, I would have liked to have seen it just because it would have been different, but it really didn't tread any territory that was new, and it almost tried too hard to make Godzilla out to be a superhero.
Yeah, absolutely. Which I think is something that the 2014 tried to do as well. And I think it did probably the best estimation of how to do a superhero Godzilla realistically. My issue with the 94 script is more, it doesn't really feel like Godzilla to me. Because it's not, the nuclear stuff isn't really there. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, They dig him up in the Arctic. He shows up, and then he fights a big chimera thing. Ooh!
That's interesting that you brought that up.
It's better than the '80s script. I'll tell you that much.
It's interesting that you bring up a version of Godzilla that doesn't have the nuclear subtext in it, because I remember I recently posted on Toho Nation, like, out of these two extreme adaptations of Godzilla, which one do you prefer, or which one do you think was a closer adaptation, Hanna-Barbera Godzilla or Godzilla 1998? And overwhelming majority picked Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. And I honestly was surprised because
I don't think I agree with that, actually.
Like, a large majority, I figured that a large majority of people don't care for Hanna-Barbera. They just, like, nobody really ever pays any attention. As far as I know, I don't see a lot of attention being paid towards Hanna-Barbera Godzilla, so I just figured most people just pretend that didn't
because it's not
exist.
very good.
Oh, yeah, it's not a good show. But I'm surprised that the majority of people honestly, like, all chose, like, Hanna-Barbera as being the superior version of Godzilla.
Well,
or not just the superior version, but just saying it's closer to the actual like, source material.
Well, certainly design-wise, but characterization-wise, the '98 version is shockingly closer. And universe-wise as well, Godzilla, or Zilla Jr., excuse me, is far more of an anti-hero in that show. And more than that, the universe itself, I mean, they've actually got a monster island. The nuclear stuff is in there, though it's kind of buried. And there's a little bit of moral ambiguity in that show in terms of the existence of these creatures and what it means. So I think, honestly, in terms of story-wise, I think the '98 show is a closer adaptation, and it's certainly a better show. Though certainly design-wise, Hanna-Barbera has the '98 beat in that respect.
Yeah, when I mentioned 1998, I wasn't specifically bringing up Godzilla the series. I was just talking about, like, Godzilla 1998, the film by itself.
Oh,
like comparing a film to a TV show from the '70s.
Oh, I thought you meant the series, because I think that makes more sense.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. The series, definitely, Godzilla the series makes more sense than Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. But I wasn't talking about Hanna-Barbera Godzilla because... I wasn't talking about Godzilla the series. Yeah, I wasn't talking about Godzilla the series because that one was a lot closer to the spirit of Godzilla, whereas 1998 is something that's just so, like, the fans just really do not like Godzilla 1998, and I guess a lot of fans don't care for Hanna-Barbera Godzilla, so that's why I chose those two as opposed to comparing both TV shows. Because if you're going to compare Hanna-Barbera Godzilla with Godzilla the series is definitely the superior adaptation.
Oh, but comparing the movie to the show, I would have to say that Hanna-Barbera is closer.
Yeah, like what Dylan said.
It always struck me as the Hanna-Barbera series always struck me as more of a continuation of the Marvel comics as opposed to more of the Toho Godzilla.
I agree with that, but I also think that
is possible, but I doubt that was their intention because I don't know. It's just like everything. There is no origin for Godzilla and Godzuki in this show. I mean, even though apparently some form of a pilot was written out to where the reason why Godzilla follows the human characters around was because they themselves rescued Godzuki.
That's what I read as well, yeah.
Yeah, but we never saw that on screen, so there's no backstory whatsoever to any of these characters. So it's like one big blank slate, so it's possible you can go for the Marvel continuity.
Let's do a dark and gritty reboot of Hanna-Barbera Godzilla.
I think, Matt Frank already beat you to it with, like, have you ever read his in his Godzilla Neo series? Did you ever read his like bio for Matango and Godzuki?
No.
So it's been a while.
He basically he made like a little fake story involving the crew from the Hanna-Barbera series
The Calico
encountering the Calico crew encountering Godzuki on the island where the Matongos originate from, and pretty much they encounter the Matongos, they lose some of their members, and I think Godzuki may have helped them out in some way.
Then Godzilla shows up?
No Godzilla. It's like, I think the only mention of Godzilla was that Godzuki's species may have somehow been an offshoot of Godzilla's species, of the Godzillasaurus.
Oh, so Godzilla's mentioned, but it's the Toho Godzilla.
Yeah, it's a Toho Godzilla.
I see. Okay, I gotcha.
Because if you remember, his whole idea for Godzilla Neo was that he was going to take all these Toho's films and continuities and try to make his own unique continuity with everything by combining everything.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and he did adapt Axor, that like snake monster from the Hanna-Barbera series, and he gave it like this badass origin story that ties in with King Caesar.
Cool. I love the backstory they gave King Caesar and Rulers of Earth.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they somehow like borrowed from Godzilla Neo, because King Caesar being this dude who has like an epic battle ages ago was something that's like the basic concept for what he did for Neo.
Well, I mean, Matt Frank is on that team, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Imagine imagine if like Matt Frank is constantly like, you know, he's obviously, you see, you know, with Godzilla Neo, you can obviously tell this is a man who has had so many potential story ideas that he's had over the years. I just imagine he's constantly bugging Chris Mowry. He's like, hey, he like calling him in the middle of the night. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, I just had an idea.
I had an idea for my Tonga. Yeah, whatever, Matt. Can we talk about this in the morning?
5 more minutes, Ma.
Hey, Chris, I got this idea. Okay, so we're gonna use Manda. I'm gonna make her a female. Okay.
What? Fuck her right in the pussy. What? Were you having dreams again? No, I'm fine.
Just tell me your newest story idea. Okay, so here we go. What I had in mind.
You just hear him go.
You're like. Yeah.
Let's take some more questions, shall we?
Okay, what if Frank Miller wrote the Howard the Duck reboot?
I would see that shit in a second. But Jacob, you're the Howard the Duck fan, so what are your thoughts?
He would do a lot better than Spielberg did.
What a crazy world we lived in if that was the case.
Fucked up world, man. It's a fucked up world.
I would want to see that. I definitely would.
You know what he did? He would turn Howard the Duck, put his little like noir spin on it, and turn him into Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
That's a movie we really need. Is Darkwing Duck.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
I am the terror
that flaps in the night. I am the wrong call that wakes you at 3 in the morning.
I'd go.
Oh, and by the way, Bill, that duck character you were asking the name of, that was Launchpad McQuack.
When did I ask for the name of a duck character?
The Halloween special.
I don't remember doing this.
Of course you don't.
I don't even remember waking up this morning.
I don't even know what I had for breakfast.
I had bagels, I think.
I had Count Chocula.
I took a 40-minute shower and then I went to the bagel store. Because you know why my shower took me 40 minutes?
You were reading Godzilla Rulers of Earth Volume 3.
Because I fucking fell asleep in the shower. My grandmother has this medical seat in the shower, so if I'm feeling tired, I'll just sit on it. and I just passed out. And I was like, I woke up and the water was freezing. I was like, oh god.
Damn it, Bill! Your fat ass just took up all the warm water.
A long time in the shower.
What
I
was
mean,
that?
Jesus, I know it takes a while for you to scrub every square inch of that fat of yours, but god damn!
You should talk! You should talk! I have been in the same house with you when you're showering. You took like 45 minutes. Jacob,
I'm trying to find out how it worked.
Hang on, Jacob. Let me tell you a story. So before we went to G-Fest, we're going to pick up my car, right? We're going to pick up my car right from my dad's workshop, and Dylan and I are sitting there like, where the fuck is Andres? And we're waiting and we're waiting. Like a half hour goes by, and I'm like, Andres, what are you doing? He's like, I'm in the shower. I'm like, well, fucking hurry up.
Oh wait, well, I think I was using the bathroom before using the shower.
He comes out like he's ready to go on a hot date, and I'm like, we're going to a car shop. Calm down. He's like, but man, there's gonna be so many girls there. And I'm like, yeah, not the kind of girls you want.
What do you mean by that, Bill?
Well, I'll tell you. Have you guys heard of ape? Yes.
Yes.
It's a fucked up drug, man.
Yes.
No,
That's actually a pretty good comparison.
Is that the one where?
That's the one where the ape he destroys the plane and he goes, Beow!
Is that the one where he flips off like the army men?
Yeah.
And is that the one where he fights a dead shark?
He does. He does fight a shark.
Yes.
And
That's
is
like
that
the
the
best
one?
scene in the whole movie.
And is that the one where he has a ripped hole in the suit so you can see the white T-shirt underneath?
Yep.
That I don't remember.
Maybe that's Mighty Peking Man.
No, it's ape.
I don't remember that from Mighty Peking Man, so I'm gonna go with Jacob's answer. Mighty Peking Man is what a Kong 76 knockoff that is. It's beautiful. Mwah!
Oh. Okay, but here's the interesting thing about the Mighty Peking Man, and tell me if you guys thought the same thing I did looking at the design. Did they not manage to make the ape monster look like a Chinaman?
They did kind of. Well, I assume that's because there's a Chinese actor under there.
Well, no, it's the mask itself wasn't like a prosthesis mask. It was actually like a head drape mask.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't have to design it to look like a Chinaman, but they sure made it look like a Chinaman.
I guess they did that just to make it more natural. Because do they ever explain what it's supposed to be?
Nowhere in the movie.
So maybe they were just like, well, if it's supposed to be from China, then maybe... Wait, that movie takes place in China, right?
Yes.
So then that's probably why. They were like, well, if he's from China, he's gotta look Chinese. We gotta sell it.
While we're talking about the Mighty Peking Man, Andres, have you seen that movie?
Unfortunately not. I've only heard of it and seen pictures of it and
I
a
don't know
trailer.
if I'd say that's unfortunate.
I like that movie, actually.
Do you really?
I did watch it. Yeah, I mean, it's not one of my favorite movies, but I mean, as far as a King Kong knockoff, it's not that bad.
It's better. It's better than Ape.
Oh, by far. Well, okay. Well, since you did see it, I think it's a leopard, or maybe a tiger that she's like friends with in the
I think it's a cheetah, or not a leopard. A leopard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking at a spotted leopard in the poster.
She's friends with a She's friends with a cheetah in China.
Okay, now here's where you can tell the difference between American filmmaking and Chinese filmmaking. Did you ever notice how it would almost snarl, but its mouth would never open?
What was that? I'm sorry?
Oh, whenever she'd be like petting it, it would like raise its lips, but its mouth would never open. Did you ever catch notice of that?
I didn't pick that out specifically. Do you think they like sewed its mouth shut or something?
That's exactly what they did. They showed its mouth shut, so it couldn't bite.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up. That's like that fucking movie, what's it called? That Japanese movie about a cat and a pug. And there's a scene where the cat falls off. What was that?
Milo knows.
Milo Notice?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where a kitten gets thrown off a cliff, and they literally just threw a kitten off a cliff.
No!
And there's this footage of the cat desperately trying to save itself by running up a cliff. It is the most heartbreaking, terrifying footage I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, no.
It's awful. And then there's a scene where the pug fights a bear, and they literally just had a pug fight a bear.
I thought it was like a trained circus bear or something.
It doesn't matter, it's still a bear!
Oh. Why you do this, Hollywood?
No, it wasn't Hollywood, it was Japan. Why you do this, Japan? Bill gets real. Why you do this, Japan? Why?
You should just started like a new show on your channel just called Why You Do This Japan. You just pick up some random thing like the I don't know, realistic sex doll. Why you do this, Japan?
I'm just like, Japan, listen, I love you, but why you do this?
And you just go on ranting about the thing that you're about to talk about.
So Japan, Gamera super monster. Why you do this?
It turns out to be like you end up using stock audio from your review.
I made that joke already.
Yes, but now I'm using a joke. I'm using a stock joke, Bill.
Oh!
Nap.
Shit, man.
Let's see. Jacob asks, what if they did a live-action version of Gargoyles? That would be awesome.
I'd be moderately interested in it.
I really hope that Keith David reprises his role as Goliath.
He won't.
Yeah, if Keith David won't say yes to Goliath, then I doubt he would ever want to return to Spawn for that new animated series.
I doubt it. What's Keith David doing these days?
I don't know. The last time I heard, well, maybe this was back in the '90s. He was doing like badass narration for like documentaries.
True.
Like he just one on like the history of jazz music.
I saw that. But yeah, I would watch it for a second.
We go on Wikipedia just to see what he's done.
If Godzilla could talk like Tommy Wiseau, and that's the whole question. That's the whole question.
I did not destroy Honolulu. I did not.
I did not.
I did not.
Oh, hi, Muto.
Oh, hi, Anguirus. How's your sex life?
So tell me, how is your sex life?
Well, let me tell you something.
Oh, no, you gotta talk like him in the movie.
Hey, Anguirus. There's something strange going on. You better check.
That sounds more like walking. Ho!
Oh.
Anguirus, there's something strange happening over in Japan. Go check. And Anguirus is like, what the fuck did he say? I can't understand a word he's saying. Sounds like a dying ape. It's really quite disturbing.
I'm trying to speak with you, Anguirus, but you're making it hard for me to understand you.
It's really quite hard to hear you when you sound like you've had your vocal cords cut in tragic surgery.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I completely lost my train of thought. I don't even know what character I'm supposed to be anymore.
Who are you? What are you even doing here? I thought we were enemies.
This is not over, Bears.
Or whatever the hell you are. Are you
Kind of
Stegosaurus?
lizard,
Or Kylosaurus porcupine thing?
motherfucker.
So I had this watch.
Shoved up my ass for 50 years.
I had this laser cannon shoved in my ass.
This is
Very
Gyra.
uncomfortable.
This is Gyra now.
But did we? Well, at least didn't Gorazard portray him as like a British person?
Oh my god, I cannot not laugh at that whenever I watch that.
Just comes out of nowhere.
Udaku and I did not get along at all. He had a big head for somebody who'd only been in 2 previous films. And aside from that, he was often drunk.
This is coming from someone, a kaiju that only appeared in one movie.
Yeah, man, what the fuck?
I'm sure you got into Hollywood through your family connections.
Yeah, bitch.
But you're no Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Gyra.
Let's just get outraged at somebody who doesn't exist.
Fuck you, you jolly green giant looking motherfucker.
You fucking green scaly piece of shit. There's no need to bring racism into this. No, there's absolutely need to bring racism into this.
Look at you Sasquatching around like that.
Sasquatching around. Sasquatching around.
Mongoloid looking motherfucker.
You are one Sasquatch.
You're not even a Sasquatch, okay? I know Sasquatches.
Yeah, you're an insult to quatches everywhere.
Especially those of the Larry variety.
Yeah, that's Sasquatch.
I'm so sorry, Larry.
You are one Sasquatch.
You think you're big. You think you're
Damn,
big. But you may be big, but you know Big E.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's a question you can easily answer, Bill. Conga or ape?
That was me attempting to kill myself. Oh, definitely Conga. I don't know why I tried to kill myself with the 11th Doctor sonic screwdriver. Or now both 11 and 12s. I don't know. How about you, Andres? Which one do you prefer?
I haven't seen either, but I remember you're talking some mad shit over Conga in your review.
I was like,
what,
fuck this movie!
I remember you one time you looked at the thumbnail. We were having a conversation. We Googled Zanzibar, or maybe we Googled SOS on just on Google Images, and we saw your thumbnail for your review of Conga, and you're like, this kid. Just look at the expression on his face. Look, he's just saying, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
I'm fucking sitting here on a Saturday night, could be getting pussy, but no, I'm reviewing bad monster movies.
Well, that was a weird note for me to come back on.
my sadness at the life choices I've made.
You came in on the part where we were just reviewing Bill's life. We were just grading it.
I give it a C.
Needs improvement.
Needs improvement.
Underline 3 times.
Hopefully the sequel will be better.
Let's see. Maybe 8 because the idea of a guy in a bad gorilla suit beating the shit out of a dead shark's corpse just sounds so wrong yet so awesome.
But a chimpanzee turning into a giant gorilla is the greatest thing ever.
But doesn't he appear for only 10 minutes or something?
Don't worry about it, Andres. Don't ask questions.
Ooh,
Wait, which movie are we talking about now?
Conga or Ape?
Oh, okay. In context of what?
Which one's
which
better?
What's
one?
the debate?
Yeah. Which one would you prefer?
I had to chalk this one up to Conga.
Likewise.
Okay.
You can't
Let's
beat
see.
Michael Goff. You can't beat Michael Goff.
Well, not only did it have Michael Goff in it, that movie did not make me want to pull my eyes out. So,
True. You don't sleep on Barrio.
Let's see, Jacob asks, have you seen the short Spawn fan film, Spawn the Recall?
No.
I have actually.
no.
Oh.
And it feels like it's a sequel. It's really weird, where it's like, it just drops you in the middle of a situation where you see a woman at a convenience store with her child, and apparently
Buying
each of
drugs
them-
from Jay and Silent Bob.
apparently each of them have like a what's it called, a necklace, pendant, yeah.
You got it.
And apparently this pendant allows them to protects them from demons everywhere. But the child loses his, and demons are about to attack, and then Spawn shows up and protects the boy. Spawn gives the boy to the woman, and Spawn acts like he knows the woman, and he tells the woman, "It's time. Lucifer is coming." And apparently the woman, the mother, she's a witch of some sort. So I'm assuming that this woman is supposed to be that witch girl from the comics. What's her name?
I have no idea.
But there's some point after issue 100 of Spawn where Spawn has an ally in the form of this like Wiccan witch girl.
Oh yeah, doesn't she fuck him?
I think, yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Was that not Angela?
No, Angela was an angel. This one was just a human witch.
She's an angel.
It's an angel.
Angel.
It's an angel. It's a Gundam. You really gotta watch. If you're not gonna watch Evangelion, Bill, you need to watch Evangelion Abridged.
I don't watch shows.
He doesn't even watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged. He's a loser.
I haven't watched the past couple episodes. It's been a while.
You monster.
You monster!
You haven't even seen the introduction of Cell then.
Nope. Haven't gotten there yet.
You gotta watch the introduction of Cell just because how he's introduced is actually one of the creepiest things I have ever seen.
Really?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Maybe after we get
Yes,
done with this
because
then.
What is it like?
Well,
Doesn't like
it's-
Mr. Sandman plays in the background while everyone's like dying a horrible death?
No,
Mr.
it's
Sandman.
the city is barren, and you can hear him singing the song.
Ah.
And Cell sings it so creepy, and just the reveal because it's got the shots where it's just his silhouette while he's singing,
Yeah.
and it just builds and builds. And I mean, I've seen Dragon Ball Z many times, but that was actually creepy. I give them a lot of props for the way they do Cell.
I gotta catch up. I love that show to death.
Yeah. It keeps kicking me in the dick. Why?
Keeps
Why
kicking me
did-
in the.
Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
This
No,
is
they
for.
all kick you in the dick.
This is for
My dick.
Dick.
Let's see. Am I the only one who thinks Gamera vs. Jiger was a good movie?
Yes.
It's been a while, and I think it's a decent movie.
I think it's okay. I think I scored it too low when I did my review.
I think the kids are annoying, but that's like par for the course. And I think Jiger's power set is just way too random and nonsensical. It's
I
like,
think
okay, so he has jets on the side of his head. He has suction cups on his feet.
which
He has
is
a-
really weird.
Yeah, he has a beam attack, and he has projectile horns, and can inject its young from its tail, like some species of bugs. Just injects their larva inside a live host.
I agree.
It's just like, I don't know,
So
too
really,
complicated.
Jagger's more of a chimera.
It's true.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I do appreciate that they finally have a four-legged kaiju that doesn't walk on its knees.
Yeah, I like that too. My problem with the movie overall, though, is I just think the story is kind of a mess in terms of telling a good monster story.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, it's better than... I think it's a better made movie than Guiron. I don't think it's as entertaining, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better than Virus. It's better than Zigra. I don't know. It's all right.
How does it
See,
compare
I will
against
not comment here because I actually liked Virus and Zigra.
Like an awkward silence there.
I just blew your mind, didn't I?
We're like,
Sorry.
That,
I can't retain that. I think I just had my first stroke. I'm sorry.
Bill was on his jetpack. Nope.
Nope, not doing this. Not doing it. To each their.
Well, I will defend myself. I like Zigra for nostalgic reasons.
Okay, fair
'cause
enough.
I watched that movie when I was a kid.
Fair enough.
Okay, as far as Virus goes, yeah, the movie's really dumb, but I always liked Virus because it's a banana squid. There's something about that appeals to me so much.
You're a big fan of banana squids?
Yeah.
I watched Zigra for the first time when I did those reviews, so it was a really bad first impression.
Oh, yeah, I'm certain that if I had watched it nowadays as opposed to in my youth, I'd hate it, but...
Yeah. No, definitely.
Like I said, I saw it when I was a kid, so
Right,
yeah, I
of
got
course. I totally get that. I feel that way about King Kong vs. Godzilla, where if I hadn't seen it as a kid, I probably would not be the biggest fan of it now. But nowadays, it's still one of my favorite things ever. Let me tell this quick story. So, the night we saw Godzilla 2014, I had a big party at my house.
Uh-huh.
I've told different parts of this story, I think on the shows before. But anyway, so we're at the party, and my uncle shows up, and which was not the most opportune time for him to show up, if you know what I mean. And he just shows up at my house randomly. And he comes in, there's about 25 teenagers at the house, all in varying mental states.
I'm surprised you have that many friends.
Ha! You're a funny guy, Andres. Anyway, so we're sitting in there, and I've been playing Godzilla movies all night, just random clips. And I had the fight scene from King Kong vs. Godzilla, and I was like, everyone gather around! This is the greatest thing ever! So there's 25 people pounded into my living room watching the fight scene from King Kong vs. Godzilla.
And let me tell you, his living room is not all that big to support.
Yeah, you've been in it. It was not cozy. And my uncle walks in, and I explain to him, oh, all my friends here, we're going to go see the new Godzilla. And he's like, oh, you're watching the new Godzilla? This is the new one? And I was like, yes, this is the new Godzilla. Look at these cutting-edge special effects.
And that amazing Tim Burton level of stop motion.
Yes. Look at it. Look at it. And then the night went on from there.
Let's see. Ooh, I skipped over a question of Sean Barry's. Favorite characters from a Studio Ghibli film?
I don't
John,
know.
you should go to hell. You misspelled Ghibli?
It's Ghibli, yeah.
Ghibli! No!
That's the angriest I've ever seen, Andre.
This is my soul.
And I have given Andres legitimate reason to be pissed at me before, and that's the angriest I've ever seen him.
Steve, favorite characters from Studio Ghibli. How about every single protagonist from every one of Miyazaki's films? There. No. Let's see. There was a short film made by the director of Evangelion, and done by the special effects were done by the guy who did the Gamera trilogy, and it was called God Monster Appears in Tokyo, and it was this giant monster from, I think it was called Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. And this creature,
Yes,
it's
this guy.
yeah, like 90% of the movie is like practical effects, and this like weird skeletal creature just wastes the entire city. I'm gonna look for it right now. Jacob, have you seen it?
Yes, I love that short. It's the only time a practical effect has made me scratch my head going, how the hell did they do that?
Yeah, it's called. Hmm.
You know what?
Interrupting,
Hello?
it's the podcast.
Awkward silence. You know what I was just reminded of? I was watching The Fly 2 yesterday. The '89 movie, which is such a guilty pleasure of mine because it's such a piece of shit, but I love it.
We're talking about The Fly or The Fly 2? Sorry.
The Fly 2,
Okay.
the sequel to the David Cronenberg movie.
Yeah.
Such a wonderfully entertaining piece of crap. And the ending is awesome with the big fly monster suit and all the animatronics. It looks great, and it just fucks everybody up. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But then it like,
I like how it snapped the guy in half.
yeah. Well, I love like where that scene where the guy shoots him and he just sprays him with the fly gunk.
Oh yeah.
I also love when they go to Ronnie's ex-boyfriend's house to ask him if Seth Brundle ever found a cure, and he's trying to act like he's like some kind of war veteran. He's like, "Your father sprayed my hand with fly vomit," and I was just laughing because I'm like, that's the only time anyone is ever allowed to say that in a way of like, "Look at my hand and look at my torment, fly vomit." So I thought that was fun. The original Fly, on the other hand, the original and then the first David Cronenberg movie, genius films, brilliant films. And the biggest rule that The Fly 2 broke, in my opinion, is that a Fly movie should never be allowed to have a happy ending. Ever. And The Fly 2 has a happy ending.
It had a good ending.
The original one?
Yeah, The Return of the Fly.
Oh, The Return of the Fly. I don't remember Return of the Fly. That was the one. That was the black and white one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've never seen the second one. But in terms of, like, the iconic ending of the original with the spider web, and then the ending of the first David Cronenberg one, I was like, I don't know if I'm okay with a Fly movie having a happy ending.
I'm wondering, like, Godzilla had such a sad ending. I'm trying to remember how many endings that were, like, very happy endings.
In the Godzilla series?
Yeah.
Every single one that wasn't the original.
Well, Terra Mechagodzilla was bittersweet.
Yeah, but even then, the good guys won and the bad guys lost.
True.
Since we're talking about endings to Godzilla movies, Godzilla vs. Destroyer, did that make you guys cry?
Yes, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was a big deal when I was a kid. It was like somebody in real life was dying because we had that movie on every TV in my house. And we were just like, oh my god, Godzilla's gonna die. And, it was a big deal. I cried.
I sadly
like
never
baby.
saw it.
Okay, but here's my weird, it's not so much a complaint, just an odd observation, is that all the way throughout the Heisei films, every single movie, they're trying to kill Godzilla. And in that movie, Godzilla actually dies.
Yeah.
Now, I can get the audience feeling sorrow for Godzilla dying. But the human characters in the movie, every single one of them is shedding tears because Godzilla is dead. And
I think
my thought process was, you guys wanted him dead.
The whole purpose of this plan was to kill him. Why the fuck are you crying?
You got a freaking robot duplicate to kill him.
I get Mickey crying. Mickey crying makes sense. But everybody else, it's like, why is General S... Why the fuck is General S.O. crying?
Maze, I don't know. Maybe it's like they were working so hard to achieve something, and when they finally got it, they just weren't prepared for it.
To be
Like-
serious, I think that's the
Oh,
idea.
the
Is that
Gondo situation, yeah.
yeah. He was like, I'm glad he's dead. But in terms of like, I don't know. I think that Andres is right though. I think to be all serious, I think that that's ultimately what their whole point was. Well, now what? He kind of defined a generation in a way, and he certainly didn't go out quietly. Tokyo is gone.
I will not go quietly into the night.
He almost took the whole world with him, and he certainly left behind a little something else for us.
Yeah.
In terms of a little bit of a prodigy, I love that ending. I love that shot of the slow zoom in. You see the spines, and it's like, what is that? And it's like, oh shit!
It's even more. It's even it's a memorable shot when even Godzilla Final Wars used that shot for to cap their opening montage of all the Godzilla films.
Yeah.
Star Wars is supposed to be a continuation of the Heisei films.
I always thought it was
No
just
sense,
like.
but
I always thought the same thing. I always thought that it was a sequel to Godzilla
No.
vs. Destroyer.
it is. It actually came
I
out
would-
and said it's a direct sequel. That's why everything's the size that it was in the Heisei films.
That would
He
make
said it
perfect
was
sense to me.
Who said it was a direct sequel?
Ryuhei Kitamura.
Really now?
Makes perfect sense to me. That's what I thought when I was a kid. I was like, well, this Godzilla is a little bit smaller than the Heisei one, so it makes sense to me. In terms of
isn't
like stockiness,
the proportion.
I mean muscular wise, not size wise.
Yeah, because for size-wise, didn't they say he was like the largest Godzilla yet? Because they made the models very small.
Technically, the legendary Godzilla is the biggest Godzilla as of right now.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I thought that the Heisei Godzilla Kitamura onward was supposed to be 400 feet tall.
Yeah, and Godzilla's
only taller than legendary Godzilla.
Yeah, because legendary Godzilla is only 300 and something feet tall.
Legendary Godzilla is 375.
Yeah, so that's only like a little over 100 meters, like 110 meters. And I think we've had Godzillas that were 150 meters.
So then we've had bigger Godzillas then.
Like, oh, Godzilla is bigger than yours.
It's like, actually, he's not, Sarazawa. He's really not. You're actually wrong. Fuck a you.
Fuck the who?
Fuck a you.
No, and just to let you know, Bill, on Facebook, I sent you a link to that God Warrior Appears in Tokyo movie.
I
film.
might watch it at some point.
It's only 8 minutes long, but
It's a very short film. Yeah.
yeah, just the creature shows up and just blows shit up.
8 minutes is very precious to me, Andres.
Let's see.
I will definitely watch it. I definitely will.
Sure, you will.
I will try my best.
You'll try. Like you're trying to reach over to that play button.
There have been moments where I will literally, like, just let my phone alarm go off because I'm too lazy to turn it off. And my phone alarm, like, and I am the most crankiest person in the morning. I am like an asshole. And I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I don't care. Meanwhile, it's playing a song that I like. It's not like an annoying alarm sound. It's
10th Street.
yeah, it's like that. And I'm like, oh, fuck this shit.
This is not an accurate representation of what I am feeling right now.
I am so happy I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep until 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have work until 2.
I don't work until 4.
Funny enough, I get off of work at 4, so I don't know why they gave me 2 hours, but okay.
That's a really weird shift, Andres.
Yeah. Just the last 2 hours of like the pool. The pool closes weekends at 4. So it's like, why do you want me to come in and work for like the last 2 hours of Saturday? Oh well. Let's see. Jacob Spencer mentioned that the witch's name from Spawn was called Nyx. Thank you, Jacob. And he asks, no, wait, there's another question. Wait, see, just going through. Oh, Jacob asks, have any of you guys seen videos of Brandon Tenold? And yes, I have seen Brandon. Oh.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, I've seen. I'm subscribed to him, and he's kind of like the cinema snob of low budget giant monster movies, or just low budget monster or cult monster movies in general. And he kind of has like the cinema snob. He kind of has like a very sarcastic sense of humor, and he has kind of like that cinema snob, that nostalgia critic format of his reviews, where his character is watching the movie and makes little comments here and there.
Cool.
I recommend him. Let's see. Sci-Fi Dragon asks, how would you feel if you saw a rabbit named Angel Bunny? I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming that's like an established character or something.
I would go, that is a thing, and then I would go about my day.
Jacob asks, hey...
Look at it and contemplate what...
I would go, oh, look, there's a rabbit! Free dinner. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I don't do that.
What kind of sauce is going with this rabbit?
Let's see. Jacob also asks, have you? I'm assuming he said you. Have you guys read/seen that stuff about the new Terminator movie, and do you think it sounds terrible? Yes. I think it's stupid, where it's like Sarah Connor, as a little girl, had a Terminator protecting her the whole time before the events of Terminator 1.
Wait, hang on, what?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
That sounds really... I haven't read any of this. I only saw the Entertainment Weekly cover, and I was like, oh, Matt Smith is in it. I'll watch it. That's the only reason I care, is that Matt Smith is in it.
Me too.
Otherwise, I'm like, this movie is definitely going to suck.
Yeah.
I have no faith in it whatsoever. It's just...
I just want to ask Matt Smith's talent agent. No, I want to ask his agent, like, you have one of the most popular actors in Britain right now, or England right now, and you advised him to pick Terminator?
I mean, it's not a bad pick. Listen, it could be great. I don't know, but
yeah,
it's not likely in my own personal opinion. I'm not terribly excited about it. I just kind of wish that they would kind of go back to the drawing board, or just stop.
Or reboot.
Reboot or stop, or just give it a break. I don't know. I don't know. It's not something that I'm terribly passionate about. Even though I'm a big Terminator fan, it's just, I don't know. I don't care.
That's basically what you always say.
I don't know. I don't care. I am also intrigued to see Jason Clarke play. What is that his name? The guy from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I think so. Yeah.
He's gonna play John Connor, so maybe we'll have to see.
One's a time-traveling madman with a box. The other is a time-traveling madman who fights robots. Together they are time cops.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Why are you playing the RoboCop theme? Because why not?
We got robots on a spaceship. Dun, dun, dun,
that happened a lot, Doctor. Shut the fuck up.
It's cool when I see it.
You have no respect for your elders.
Let's see. Jacob asks, "What are your thoughts on Ruby from Rooster Teeth?" From what I understand, it's a CGI animated series by Rooster Teeth, the same people who made Red vs. Blue, and apparently it's labeled as an anime, but I guess it's labeled an anime only because it has that typical anime art style. But I've only seen a few clips of like the action sequences, and it looks really cool. I mean, the CGI is a lot better than what I've seen in that Netflix anime, Knights of Sidonia. I mean, that dear God, like
Rooster Teeth has some really good CG.
Yeah. I do want to
I
get on that
haven't
top.
been able to stop watching Red versus Blue, so I've been addicted
wonder-
to that. Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.
I wonder if Ruby is supposed to have that same kind of. Is supposed to be humorous like Red versus Blue, or this is supposed to be like some different entity entirely.
Well, sometimes I can't tell if Red versus Blue is kidding, which scares me.
Yeah, but haven't had the opportunity to see Ruby. I don't know if it's on Netflix or something, but we'll see.
The first 5 seasons of Red versus Blue are.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe actually seen a Blu-ray copy. I've seen it at Walmart. Ruby. I've seen it on Walmart and I think some other stores and Best Buy. Best Buy and Walmart. I've seen like Blu-rays of Ruby. Let's see. What if the no name at this time, which I'm pretty sure it's Andrew from Facebook. What if Godzilla had to fight an army of platypus bunnies and flying elephants? Who would win, and would you pay to see that?
No.
What?
I'd pay to see it, but of course Godzilla would win.
I mean, I'm assuming, just based on track record and based on, he's fucking Godzilla, and Godzilla doesn't really lose in movies anymore. Like, that was only cool back in the early days. Now you can't really have Godzilla lose in a movie. Unless he's the villain, which is rare these days.
Let's see. Sean Berry asks, or he says he apologizes for misspelling Studio Ghibli. He hopes he didn't start Third Impact. No, you did, Sean. You did. You should feel bad about it.
You fucked up the world, man.
Sean,
The
you
world is
fucker.
ruined because you did that.
Why you do this, Sean?
Repent! Repent!
Why you do this?
Repent!
Why have you blasphemed?
Blaspheme!
Heresy!
He has blasphemed. Let's see,
Do
Kaiju
not
fans.
blaspheme.
Kaiju fan 67 says, "Do you guys wish that Toho would have kept Anguirus and Varan and GMK instead of Mothra and Ghidorah?" Yes, but there's
Of
nothing we can
course.
really do about it. Yeah, but there's nothing we can do about it now. I mean, that was like 13 years ago at this point. 13 years ago. So
Yes,
I've gotten over it. I've well gotten over it at this point.
GMK is what it is, and I still enjoy it. But yeah, I do think that I absolutely agree with that. Yeah.
Didn't Jose Garcia mention something about?
GMK stands as one of my favorite Godzilla movies, and now I am of the mindset that Ghidorah and Mothra are just way too overused.
Absolutely.
Of course, I would have liked to have seen Varan and Anguirus. Of course, I just want to see Varan back in the film. But nothing could top the fact that Godzilla decimated Mothra point blank range.
Right?
This brought such a smile to my face.
Fuck you, Mothra!
Nobody likes your fairy bullshit.
Keep your pixie shit away from me. Oh,
This is the angry rants of Jacob Baker.
let's see. Okay, so Jacob says Ruby does have some humor in it, but it takes itself seriously. I assume so. All the episode series are on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Jacob. I'll probably watch Devilman first.
I will probably just go to sleep.
Of course you will,
need to
Bill.
watch Devilman.
I know. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Get on it, man.
Half man, half devil, all hero.
Devilman. Let's see. Favorite female protagonist in a Godzilla movie, not just for looks, but characterization. Damn
Dad,
it!
my friends are here. I'm talking. No, you don't know these people. Please go.
He knows
away.
me.
Shut up, Andres. Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hello.
He says hi.
Hello, Dad. We've never met, but hi.
He can't hear you. My friend Jacob says hi. Okay, he's gone.
I know he remembered Dylan, but I bet you he doesn't remember me.
He just didn't remember. He said, "Is that Andres?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like,
wow, he He remembers me by name?
You slept on his couch for 3 days. Of course he remembers you.
I'm assuming he would say, I don't know, I don't care.
No, that's not my dad. That's my person. I developed that personality myself. My parents are ashamed of me. They're just like, hey, Bill, isn't this great? I'm like, fuck you guys, I don't care.
Let's see. So, favorite female protagonist in a Godzilla movie. I forgot her name, but the woman. I just recently saw this movie. The woman. You know what? I'd probably go with GMK. The woman from GMK, followed by the protagonist from Against Mechagodzilla.
I would agree. I would also throw in
Katsura also.
Emmy from King Ghidorah. I like very much. Emiko, of course. I think Emiko is a very interesting character. I would argue that she is the main character in Gojira, even more so than Akira Takarada, which I know is kind of blasphemy. Oh, God. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna go with Emiko.
Yeah, I love me some Emiko.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if the actress is still alive.
Oh.
No, I believe she died shortly after they made Godzilla vs. Destroyer.
What is? Oh, that's right. She is in that.
Wow. I just remembered that. It's so weird when you have like. You never thought that you would see like those characters or like be brought up again after Godzilla 54.
I love it though. I love it when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wish they'd do it more. Like when they said Serizawa was going to be in 2014, I lost my shit. I was like, that is the greatest thing ever, and it was okay.
Let's see. Have you guys? Sci-Fi Dragon asks, Have you guys heard of the reviewer Decker Shadow? Yes, I have, and I'm also subscribed to him.
Do you just watch every reviewer on the internet?
Anyone who monster movies. I mean, pretty much. I like. Funny enough, anyone from that guy with I just stopped visiting that guy with the glasses for like almost a year now. So pretty much I've been like looking at like newer people on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, I just lost interest in the site. Let's see.
That's what happened to me too. I just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah.
Thus is the trend. Thus is the trend in my life. So Billy, what is? No, I stopped caring.
Yeah, are you gonna finish Breaking Bad? No, I just stopped caring.
No, I will finish Breaking Bad.
No, you won't. You didn't finish Attack on Titan. You didn't finish Breaking Bad. You're not gonna finish shit, Bill.
I finished House.
Oh yes, that's 1 point for you against an overwhelming blob of stuff you haven't seen yet.
Hey, Andres. That's what I think of you.
Let's see. No Name at this time asks, what are your thoughts on Spectre Man, and you think it would return? P.S. It's Andrew from Facebook. I thought I did say it was
Andrew!
I thought I said Andrew from Facebook, unless I said another name. But I meant
No, you
Andrew.
said it. He's just reaffirming what you said.
Lucas!
Spectre Man, I have not seen it. I think I have like the first episode or 2 episodes on my old hard drive before it crashed, but I never got around to seeing them, so I have no opinion.
He's a giant robot, right?
They're doing a Captain Planet movie, so it's basically coming back.
I want to see a Prince of Space reboot. That's what I want.
I want to see an anime adaptation of Ambassador Magma. I want to see his 80s rockin' metal hair make a
metal.
I want to have him get like the big the giant robo treatment. Just make him like super awesome looking.
And just have him be like a metal.
Have you not seen the anime?
What's that?
Have you not seen the Ambassador Magma anime?
Oh, there was an anime. Oh, no, I haven't. I'm going to look for it.
Yeah, from the 80s.
Does he run around going, man?
Actually, if you look
No,
at the
unfortunately, no.
Damn it! I have
If
no
you look at-
interest then.
his hair doesn't look anywhere near as metal in both the comic and the anime. It's like very, still for lack of a better term, feminine looking.
He looks like a chick. That's the only.
Basically, yeah. Let's see. Like he has a, what do you call it? I forgot what that hair accessory is called. The thing that Gwen Stacy wears.
Oh, he has a headband.
A headband, yeah. And he
looks
has bangs.
like a woman.
Oh, you're looking at the picture as well already?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like even in Ambassador Magma. Oh no, with the live action version, it doesn't look like he has bangs.
He's got metal hair, man. Man.
Oh, let's see. Next question.
He's like, look at my thick, wavy locks.
Let's see. How would you guys do a U.S. Gamma reboot? I copy Shizuke Kaneko. There.
I've talked about mine before, so I don't feel the need to comment.
Let's see.
I'm
that's the
on
thing
my own anyway, so I'll wait till that comes out for you guys to see my take on it.
There you go.
Got Minya or Godzuki? I'd say Godzuki because ever since when I grew up watching Hanna-Barbera Godzilla, I've always said I always wanted my own little like dragon dude just following me around.
I'm gonna go with the one that would make me crap my pants less. I'm gonna go with Minya. No, I'm kidding.
Can I choose neither?
Yeah, I don't want either one. I just want them both to die in a hole somewhere.
Would you Sci-Fi Dragon asks, would you consider Carl Denham the main character of King Kong?
No.
I thought it was Andero.
Yeah, I would say that's
The
Andero.
original, yes.
Really?
In the original. In the remake, no.
Not in the remake for sure. I don't know. I think that I think that there's a triad in the original of Carl Denham, Jack Driscoll, and Andero. Because I think Andero has more screen time than Carl Denham, and also I wouldn't say Carl Denham is the hero of the piece. So I don't know. I think they kind of like the original Gojira. I think it's kind of hard to say who the leading male human character is.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
Let's see. Sean Barry asks,
he's certainly the protagonist in Son of Kong, though.
What?
Yeah.
He was in Son of Kong?
Carl Denham?
That was a joke. That failed badly.
Go home, Andres. You're drunk.
I am home. Awesome, man!
Awesome, man!
By the way, like, the trick-or-treaters stopped at, like, almost 2 hours ago, so it seemed like even though we have a lot of trick-or-treaters every Halloween, it's only for, like, I'd say from 5:30 to 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or like from 6 to 8. Yeah, 6 to 8, and then it's over. So yeah, but that's really good considering that like I only had to leave the computer like maybe 3 times during the first 30 minutes.
Sounds
But
good.
yeah, another Halloween has come to pass for Coral Gate neighborhood. Let's see. Let's see, another question. Sean Barry asks, do you like the British rock band New Order? I don't know what that band is. Maybe I've heard of it, but I never knew what the name was, but all I can say is I don't know.
Yeah, the name's not ringing any bells on my end.
Let's see. Jacob M. Spencer asks, who would win in a fight, Space Giant Goldar or Magma versus Goldar from Power Rangers?
I'm gonna go with
I actually contemplated that for a long time. I wanted to draw that.
Two Jacobs, same
Goldar
mind.
versus Goldar.
Goldar. Well, you're the only one with any sort of talent in this group.
That's true.
Have
Yeah,
you
but I
seen?
want Mac to do it because I want to be good.
Well, you can do it. I mean, you're getting a lot. I've seen your.
Matt's better.
You just have to believe in yourself.
I mean, I've seen like from your sketches of Draco Azul that you're getting a lot better at drawing proportions for humanoid figures.
Okay, speaking of Draco Azul, do you have any idea how much the Draco Azul design contradicts the very shaping of a robot?
The very shape of what?
The very shaping of a humanoid robot. I realized this today when I was sketching out the new title card. His forearm thingies come down over his hand, which really makes the need for his hands moot, because he can't, fold his hands back like a normal hand would move. And his head is designed more organic than it is mechanical.
Andres, he's saying that you failed as a robot designer.
No, I've never. My brain can't wrap itself around the design.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, I've always wanted to have Draco Azul be kind of like. The thing is, I wanted his blades to be. The blades are supposed to go over his hands a little bit, but I had the idea of having Draco Azul have it where his blades can like pop out of his forearms, kind of like how Getter Robo has his tomahawks pop out of his shoulders, so he can have no blades and then just have them pop out of his forearms, and then there you go, he has his blades, and then they're detachable, so he can also use his... Oh, you mean like the gauntlet?
It's the forearm section itself. It comes down over the back of his hands.
Right, yeah.
Sort of an homage to the God Gundam.
Actually, that was an homage to a Spawn's gauntlet. And
well, it's if you've got a solid piece of metal hanging out over a hand, you can't move back, and the hand really needs to move back in order for it to grapple.
Right. So I think if that part that goes over his hand, I guess, needs to be shrinking a little bit. I still want that gauntlet to end in like a point, but yeah, you're right. It needs to be like shrunken for him to actually have like decent hand range or like motion. So I'll definitely take that. I'll take that advice to hand or advice to heart. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely
a redesign to him and see what you think of that.
Okay, I'd like to see that.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, who would win a fight, Goldar or Goldar?
My money's on Goldar.
I'm gonna say the person who would win this fight would be Goldar.
That seems to be a good bet. Yeah, I can see Goldar kicking Goldar's ass. So yeah.
Totally.
Goldar.
Let's see. The Sci-Fi Dragon says, "How do you feel about the Tetris movie?"
Okay, when that was a joke said by Adam Sessler on G4, I laughed my ass off. Mm-hmm. Whenever I found out it was actually going to be a thing, I actually facepalmed myself. It's like, really, have we come this far? For movie ideas, we have to make a movie based off of Tetris. And if John Malkovich is not the L-shaped block, I'd be pissed.
I think it's incredibly stupid. However, that's exactly what I said about the Lego movie, and that turned out to be great. So I'm wondering if this is going to be a literal movie about Tetris, or is it going to be a movie about the game Tetris?
If it was like a biopic about the guy that came up with Tetris, that I would watch. But
yeah, because there was like a
movie where like blocks are falling from the sky, destroying buildings. I wanted to get an explanation as to why blocks are falling from the sky.
Yeah, or maybe it's gonna be like really stupid, like with Battleship, where it's like aliens. They have missiles that look like the like the capsules from the board game.
Yeah, I still refuse to watch that.
No, I haven't seen it either. Not even for Liam Neeson. I will not see it.
Well, I heard that he only had like 10 minutes in it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, nope, I'm not going to invest my time in it. Sorry,
I
Liam Neeson, I know you're awesome.
I'll see it just to see how much of a failure it is. Just out of morbid curiosity. But I agree with Jacob Spencer. I would rather see a Super Mario Brothers movie. At least that has a story and an interesting world to explore.
I'm back.
We're talking about how stupid the idea is for a Tetris movie.
Oh my god, the Tetris movie. It blew my hat off. That's how bad it is. What a dumb idea. I can't even. Here's how you do a Tetris movie. You need to make a movie about somebody playing Tetris and having a realization about the meaning of life while playing Tetris. You gotta do it all Space Odyssey style, make it all trippy and shit.
What does it truly mean to earn yourself a Tetris?
What does it mean to earn yourself one of those long ones, man? Those are the savers, man. That's how you win.
In order to go through life, you need the straight ones.
Yeah, man, you need to get those. Those angled ones help out too.
You cannot afford S's.
What a dumb idea!
At all times.
What a dumb idea, though.
I know.
What a stupid idea.
I mean, let's think of a lot of video games that have a story potential, I don't know.
BioShock!
BioShock, Legend of Zelda,
Where
Mario.
is my BioShock movie?
Apparently, there was going to be a BioShock movie.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Just have Jason, but hulked out and smash people with a 2x4.
Yeah.
No, he smashes monsters. He never attacks people. It's always the bad guys.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, but I have a question to pose to you two.
Okay.
All right. Since we're talking about really dumb, stupid movie ideas, what movie is your biggest guilty pleasure that you know everyone hates and that you should hate it too, but for some reason you like it?
Hands down.
And I'm going to give my response. It's going to blow your minds.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Bring it.
I'm hanging on to my hat. I don't know, Andres, you go first, because I already said mine.
Okay, I said The Spirit by Frank Miller.
Oh, okay, I said mine earlier, The Fly 2.
Go ahead, Bill.
The Fly 2.
Oh, you said The Fly 2, okay.
Yeah.
I was just going to say The Spirit, I mentioned this in the last episode of... it hasn't been released yet, but I elaborated in episode 12 of Shuwatch that I admit that the movie is completely stupid, doesn't make any sense, but I love the way I love the style of the movie. I love looking at the movie. I just wish it would have had a good story. Even on I wish it was if you had something like the story of Dick Tracy and still keep the style of The Spirit, I would have instantly. This would have been one of my favorite movies ever.
Sure.
As for you, Jacob?
I'm ready.
All right, Bill, hold on to that hat tight. Okay. My favorite guilty pleasure, and this is one I will defend my decision here. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh!
Oh! Logan!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, Colonel Hogan! Man, it makes no sense, Colonel Hogan! The Fuhrer would not be proud of this.
You should break this. Let's screw. I think Bill actually did have that aneurysm.
So far, he's away from his computer. He's that shocked. I think he's struggling to get back to the computer. No, he's huddled in the corner. He's just huddled in the corner, just questioning himself, why? Why? It's not true.
I'm back.
No.
I just barfed up every meal I've had in the past week. Jacob, why?
No.
Why you do this to me? Why?
Okay. Okay, my reasoning is that. Okay. Now, I am a huge Dragon Ball fan.
Okay.
And I knew as soon as they announced the fact that they were going to be doing an American movie of it, I knew it was going to suck. And I did not go to the theater to see it. So I had all this time for people to post all the reviews online about how terrible the movie was. So I knew ahead of time just how crap this movie was going to be. So I decided, you know what the hell, I'm going to, go get it anyway, see what the movie's actually like. And yes, the movie's terrible. They can't even pronounce the word Namek. That one confused the hell out of me. It's an A, not an E. But
Namek.
what made that movie work for me was the fact that despite how incredibly terrible it was actually a fun film. And the reason it was fun was because I had zero expectations for the film. And I was able to sit back and actually enjoy what they put on screen, despite the fact that, every part of me said, you should bum it right now.
I paid
But,
money.
yeah.
I paid money, drove out to a theater, and I was pissed.
See, had I done that, I would have been pissed too.
Yeah, so I didn't have that experience. But all right. The Fly 2.
Chris Mowry likes Godzilla's Revenge. Baker here likes DBE.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Not okay. It's not okay. There are some things that just go without saying.
I know the movie's bad. It's just that there's things about it. I enjoy the charm.
Fair enough. That was funny.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Blaspheme! You will not blaspheme!
Let's see. Sean Berry says, Andres and Bill, you have talent. You make great reviews. Thank you, Sean.
I appreciate that.
Well, when I say that we don't have talent, I mean we can't draw for shit.
And thanks, Sean Berry. Your check will be in the mail next week.
You can't pay off the viewers, Bill. It's not legal.
I do it anyway. How do you think I got almost two?
If Hollywood can buy off good reviews, then so can we.
God damn it.
Let's see. Jacob Spencer said, and Andres is a good singer. Thank you, Jacob.
I don't agree with that sentiment.
I know, I don't agree with it either. I have a horrible voice.
Well, you got a good talking voice. You're a good voice actor, but I don't know about the singing.
Thank you. So, let's see. So, yeah. Kaiju, I remember, like, Chris Elchison said he had a cool, very nice radio voice.
You do. I mean, dude, the SOS Halloween Spectacular 2, that opening monologue you had was fantastic.
Oh, thank you. I wonder how hard it would be to get into, like, the voice acting business, or at least, like, sort of like a radio sort of thing.
We're doing it now. We're doing it now, man. One day we're gonna be like on the. Now you're on the Light FM with the Sons of Sarazawa podcast. How about Liam Neeson's cock, guys?
That'd be so awesome. We were to make this into like Smodcast. That would be like one of a dream come true.
On the Smodco network?
No. Just make it like the success on the level of Smodcast.
Oh, I'd be like. Yo, Kev, let's fucking chill out, man.
Let's see. Kaiju Fan 67 says, "What is your favorite version?" Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me just. I wrote out a bucket list recently because I was just like I was bored and I was like, you know what? Why not? And the things I put on it was I wanted to break and enter into a house. That was one thing I wanted to do. And then the other one was I want to smoke weed with Kevin Smith once. And then I can die. That is my dream. There are other things on there, like, seeing the Grand Canyon and shit, but those were the two big ones. Commit B&E and smoke a joint with Kevin Smith. Those were the two big ones. Everything else, minuscule.
Let's see. Kaiju Fan 67 asks, what is your favorite version of Mechagodzilla, the 93 version? And in my top 15 giant robots video that I'm currently making, I will explain why I like that one more than the others.
What's the question?
Favorite version of Mecha G?
Yeah, mine's the 90s one as well.
Jacob?
Hello? I think we've lost him.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Let's see. Jacob said, suggests giving Draco Azul hands that can morph into blades. The reason why I didn't I chose for Draco to have his blades on top of his hands was because I wanted them to be detachable so that he can hold his blades as handheld melee weapons as like an alternate way of fighting. So like he would have his blades on his forearms for like kind of like a melee kind of like a melee fighter. But then when his blades detach and he holds them, he's more like a sword fighter and he has much more range rather than fighting like fist to fist. So that's why I decided not to have his weapons be separate from his hands.
Damn right. Damn right.
Let's see. What's another question? So we got a lot more comments. Tetris movie is being directed by the guy who made Food Fight. Woo! Oh, Adam wants to join. Okay, I'll look for you right now, Adam.
Oh shit, that's right.
Let's see. I've been so preoccupied on like.
I haven't scrolled in like 10 minutes.
Neither have I. Let's see. There we go. Invite. We sent you the invite, Adam. But then again, I think you have two. I think you have two Google Plus accounts.
Oh shit. My second laptop is going down. I'm relying on your comments from now on.
Okay.
So you're gonna.
Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, that's what you do. You have one laptop for the video and the other laptop for the Google Hangout.
Yeah, but
okay.
They're both like on the verge of dying, so I need to keep this one going.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. That's weird. It's like it doesn't automatically scroll. I have to like constantly go down, and then the comments show up.
That's really weird.
Sean Barry says, "Don't pay me, Bill." Oh, that's unfortunate. Sean says, "Don't pay me, Bill. Just let Adam Noyce join it to make this live show all the more epic."
He's coming. It's coming hard.
Would you guys? Oh, this is interesting. Sci-Fi Dragon asks, "Would you guys ever get a Patreon account?" Now, Bill, are you familiar with Patreon?
No.
It's what a lot of well-known YouTubers are using now that I've noticed, and it's basically a paid subscription, and whoever gives you money, what you would give them like exclusive content, or not exclusive content. Maybe it's like you give them like a preview of content that no one else has seen yet, or it's like they get a chance to request a review of some sort or something. I don't know. It's like it's like a paid subscription, and then they get something a little extra.
That sounds cool. That might be something to look into. Maybe we could do special podcasts for them. That might be kind of cool.
Yeah.
We could do podcasts at their request. That might be kind of cool. It'd have to be something really special, like something like really big, though. Otherwise, I wouldn't feel comfortable. But sure, we could do that. If anyone would be willing. Jacob's
I wonder
back.
if. Oh, nice. I wonder if anyone, if anyone can have a Patreon account. But yeah, that can be possible. I mean, it seems like Patreon is like the thing that people are using. Like I know subscribers are like big time subscribers that you get monetization from Blip and from YouTube partnership. But I think Patreon is like the alternative to those sort of things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I guess because I've been seeing Patreon more and more, it seems like the thing to do now, other than not Audacity, it's like it's sponsorship from what's that called? Audible.com. That's another thing.
Audible.com. Yeah, they do a lot of podcast sponsorship. I don't know, man. We didn't get no response for the SOS shirts. I don't know how much demand there is for paid SOS material.
Hashtag that be fucked up.
We got no response for the SOS shirt, so that's not happening.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to look for Adam on Google Plus. Would you like to read the next question?
I don't have the comments open.
Right. Okay. So
I can do it on my phone actually.
See.
I have it on my phone.
We never. Let's see. We need. Okay, so it looks like we're actually caught up on questions. Okay, so I'm gonna look for. Take a minute. I'm gonna take a minute to go on Google Plus and look for Adam.
Okay. Sounds good.
You do what you normally have Dylan do when you're away.
I'll vamp. Oh, never mind. I can't check questions, and I don't know why. Reunited, and it feels so good. Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing out there in YouTube land? You feeling good out there? Good. That's what we strive for on these shows, man. Making you feel good. Reunited, and it feels so good.
Plus, taking forever to search for this one person.
Reunited, and it feels so good.
Trying to realize this was a mistake.
I'm just gonna keep singing until we go back. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Bum 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 bum.
Down,
to catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Bending it. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside of my asshole Pokemon.
You just had to go there.
I had to fuck it up. I had to ruin your childhood. That's my goal in life, Andres, is to ruin your personal childhood.
I think the internet has already done that.
What is your favorite thing from childhood? Favorite thing?
Godzilla?
I've already ruined that for you. Pick something else. Pick something really specific.
Gundam Wing?
The guy who created Gundam Wing
Tomino?
had sex with a monkey in the face.
Well, I have seen weird interpretations of him, so that's
Did he fuck a monkey? It's up to you.
No. Funny enough, there was like a manga that was kind of like a dramatized origin of how Gundam got started, and it portrayed Tomino as this like crazy Alan Moore-esque pervert.
Would you like to see more Serpent God? No, nobody wants to see your Serpent God.
There's like a running gag where he's constantly trying to like fondle his assistant.
Only okay in Japan. Only okay in Japan.
But it's okay, he gets his comeuppance because he always gets the shit beat out of him.
Oh my god, that's great.
And I think there's one point in the manga where he sees like provocative fan art of a certain female character from Gundam, and he's like, "Damn it, that's not the correct color of her nipples."
Her nipples are supposed to be green. So Andres.
Yeah.
Doctor Who finale starts tomorrow, part 1.
Oh snap! I got a lot of catching up to do.
Where are you right now?
I'm still stuck on the last one I saw was Listened. Listen.
Oh my god! You missed some great episodes, bruh.
I know. The thing is that I don't have the BBC on DirecTV,
You can
and
get
I've
the
been.
episodes on iTunes, bro.
But doesn't that require me having to pay for them?
Yeah,
I don't
they
want
got
to
them straight.
pay. The reason why all the episodes I've been looking on online at like random, like pirate streaming websites.
Oh, okay. I've bought the whole season so far, which is a complete waste of money, but whatever.
Let's see. Google Plus just will not cooperate.
Just like a woman.
What do you know about women, Bill?
Much, actually. Much, young one.
Don't call me young.
Fine.
In fact, why is it that that was the thing I never got around to asking you. When it came to Gamerapalooza, you always refer to the audience as kids.
Because they're kids. You guys are kids. It makes me feel superior. In my life of feeling inferior, I feel superior for those brief moments.
You're referring to like the audience that also includes people like me and Jacob.
Yes. Yes, I am. You guys are kids, man. You're my beautiful Mexican child. What do you want from me?
Jacob isn't even Mexican.
You are my beautiful Mexican child. Jacob is my beautiful
Bald
other
child.
He's my beautiful other child. He's my favorite. Of all my children, he's my favorite.
You're only saying nice things to him just so he can continue to make art for us.
Pretty much. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you, Jacob. You're my beautiful child. So what's going on over there, dude?
It's Google Plus. It's like lagging as hell.
Yeah, it is 1:30, and I'm getting tired.
Okay, let's see. Or shouldn't it be like 1:18 where you are right now?
I overestimate time, bro.
What time is it? 4, 5, 7.
It's
the afternoon.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm gonna ask him to send me a link of his page.
Reunited. Listen, just send it to him on Facebook. That's how I got it.
Oh right,
Just
damn it.
send him a link to the thing on Facebook. It'll be easier.
Okay, let's see. Add, copy the link. Okay, I'll be saying click this shit right here. See, Jacob says, I don't know what the issue is, but Google won't let me sign in at the moment. I guess he'll call it a night.
Oh, alright. Well, thanks, Jacob.
Tell Bill it's a pleasure getting to talk to him again as well. Alright?
As likewise, my friend. He is a boss. Tell him I'm sorry his interview hasn't been posted yet. I'm working on it.
He says he's sorry the interview hasn't been posted yet. And what else?
I'm working on it.
And he's working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I alive?
You are.
Am I-
Hey!
Ah!
Hi.
Okay, hi.
Is that Tide back there?
Yeah, I need to do laundry tomorrow. So I just got back from Rocky Horror Picture Show, and let me just tell you, Five Towns College does not know the proper way of showing Rocky Horror Picture Show. In fact, I'm actually going to go on a small rant. I'm going to go on a small rant about how terrible they did it.
He's talking mad shit, bro.
I am.
I don't care.
And here's what I have written to Dear Five Towns. Dear Five Towns College, that is not how you show a Rocky Horror Picture Show. If you're going to do this again, you need a few things. Let me enlighten you. 1. Audience participation is highly encouraged. 2. The alternate script must be a part of the film. 3. Props are 100% necessary. Newspapers, toast, noisemakers, and rubber gloves, for examples. Number 4. It must be a fun experience, not a snore fest like you have created. Thank you, and have a good day. Love, Adam S. Noise. P.S. Spock! If you did Rocky Horror Picture Show properly, which you didn't, you would know what that means.
I have a feeling
Fuck
they won't
you!
look. I have a feeling they won't look at it.
No, they won't. No, it's the fucking film club. They're a joke.
I have never joined them. I don't even know what they're doing.
They are a fucking joke.
Who
Bill.
needs them? We are your film club, Bill.
Speaking of fucking jokes, I chased this fucker around
Yeah,
today.
you chased me all over the school like a fucking freak. Fucking almost gave me a heart attack. I collapsed on the ground, dying.
Dying.
Dying so bad.
Dying so bad.
My heart was pounding.
Oh no. And then he gave me a lot of his illegal drugs.
I gave you so many illegal drugs.
Bill, we did watch. Kyle and I were watching MST3K the movie.
Okay.
Oh my god, love that movie so much. However, so he wants to be my roommate next year, and what do you think his girlfriend's gonna say to that?
Probably.
She already hates my guts. She already hates my guts. You should see how much she hates my guts, Andres. It's hilarious.
Well, that's not a surprise. This is you we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually weird.
People either like you, like either really like you or really hate you.
Yeah, there's like no in between. They either love me or they fucking detest my guts.
Like me.
Speaking of fucking detest, I watched a movie called Only God Forgives. My friend Kyle has been begging me to watch it, and I have never seen a movie be so beautifully shot but be so bad.
Mm.
Was that a recent movie?
Yeah, it came out in 2013. And the guy who directed Drive directed it.
Ryan Gosling.
Is this like one of the?
Ryan Gosling's in it. He only has 17 lines in the movie. Oh
Wait a
my
minute,
god.
is Matt Smith in it?
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
That's the 11th Doctor. Hang on. He was in a movie with Ryan Gosling recently. I want to see if that's the one he was in.
Let's see.
That motherfucker's hair still hasn't grown back. It's been like 2 years.
Well, doesn't he cut it?
I don't know.
He's like, no, I don't. I've given up the Doctor's life. I never wanted to grow that long again.
Well, I have no comment on this one because I haven't seen it, and two, I've never had hair.
Ah.
Nah, he ain't in it.
However,
He said he's
I
gonna
watched
be in
it.
the
I
new
watched the
Terminator.
movie 3 times because Kyle has a really good taste in movies. He does, and
Uh-huh.
I'm like, there has to be some reason why you're obsessing about this movie as much as I obsess about Evangelion. There has to be a reason. There has to be something in here. I'm watching it over and over again, and I can say that overall I like the movie, but
Well, I'll tell you, Adam. The reason is. Oh, I
Kyle
love this
don't-
movie so much.
no. Kyle don't do that shit. He's one of the few people at 5 Towns that don't do that shit, other than me.
It
Well,
hurts my feelings.
there
let me
was
down.
that. There was that one time when we went to see Tusk.
Dude, when we saw Tusk, there was no limits to what we did.
I was like curling up into Jake's side like a fucking puppy. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think Jake got to second base that night.
That's a first for both of us, really.
Jake,
I didn't even. I was so pissed at the Rocky Horror Picture Show thing that I didn't even fucking change out of my suit. Other than I mean, I threw on my hat, but that was it.
I just took off my button-up shirt and I just kept the blazer on.
Batman.
Buttman.
Buttman.
So is that supposed to be the porn parody?
Yes!
Yes, we are making this.
Andres, do we have any more questions?
I'm looking right now. Adam
I
has
don't
joined.
think so. Everyone's praising
Robert-
everyone's praising you, Adam. Everyone's like, yeah, Adam. Whoa!
Adam has joined. Cue the Robert Mitchum scream from the Night of the Hunter, 1955. Oh God.
See,
Ever
Adam,
since,
when
I don't know, it's like ever since I had fucking Sharp Tooth, hoo-ha-ha, come after me, it's like suddenly like I've had like a group of people just being like, Adam, don't listen to that guy. That guy's fucking awesome. Don't fucking you're awesome, Adam. Don't fucking listen to him. And I honestly have to say, and I'll say this right now to any of you who are fans of me.
Oh wait! You're talking about the guy that you made the long response to. That he immediately made another long response to you back at you.
He made
right?
3 responses, which I have to say I read none of them.
I did. They were hilarious. It was so hilarious reading them. I was like, oh my god! I was like, guys, you gotta look at what this guy said about my friend. We were just all laughing.
All I remembered was, you're the reason why abortions are still legal, and I felt so.
My favorite line.
Accomplished. I felt so accomplished with that line. I was like,
what is? Wait, hang on.
Hold on. My favorite line was, "Your movies do not get released; they escape."
That's wonderful. I love. Oh God, I didn't really read him. I just read that one thing, and then where I really drew the line was when he started attacking my fans, and I said, I'm done. And so I removed all of his shit, because I was just going to leave it up there and be like, yeah, I don't really fucking care. But when he started attacking my fans, I said, I've had enough.
Yeah.
But anyways, I need to say this to my fans. I really do. Thank you guys so much for the support. You guys are awesome. You guys are the people that keep me going. So thank you so much, and I'm being completely serious. I'm not being that sarcastic douchebag that I normally am. Thank you so much. There. Done.
Okay.
I'm not praising you fuckers. There.
Let's see. Adam, when you and Gorzar did your top 15 favorite kaiju, why didn't you include any of the Rebirth of Mothra movies? I'll be completely honest. Because they suck.
Yes, and the other reason is because I haven't seen them forever. I really haven't. In fact, I really want to borrow the Blu-rays from somebody just to watch them again. However, I'm watching currently Cold Mountain, and that's a great film. And then I got to watch the rest of the Daimashon films. And then I still need to fucking do the last episode of Congratulations.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was that? Bill, that was like the look of pure terror on your face.
My atomic roar Godzilla fell on me. By the way, Adam.
Yes, sir. Can I borrow one? Can I borrow one?
Imagine Bill decides to burn it in front of you on camera.
Sure, next time.
Bill, they're not that good. You're not bugging me. They're not that good.
No, it's fine. I haven't watched 2 and 3 yet, so.
There you go. There's another thing you have yet to finish, Bill.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing to add to the list. Tell you something I did finish, though.
I missed the chat. I need to give that chat. I still need to give that chat the 15 kaiju films to. Fuck that Blu-ray! Fuck it! Fuck it so fucking hard! That is the worst piece of goddamn shit I have ever fucking seen! What the hell was that?
Actually, hang on. Actually, I fixed the settings on my TV and it looks fine now. I don't know. I fixed the settings on my TV and it looks fine now, so it was actually my fault. That it looked like shit. Everybody out there who's bitching, it's your fault. What else do I have that I can show off right now?
You know, I am so pissed off at that Blu-ray that I'm getting it on DVD because the DVD's lighter. That's how I'm pissed off.
What?
With the Blu-ray.
What a weird way to say fuck you. Like, I'm gonna buy it because it weighs.
I'm gonna buy the DVD since it's cheaper.
Because you're
giving me less money, you piece of shit.
Adam, your reaction to that Blu-ray reminded me of this guy right here. I'm gonna send you a YouTube link on Facebook.
Wait, what did I do? What?
He just sends you a video of like hardcore gay porn.
Oh, I watch that all the time.
Well, obviously.
Gay porn for life, man. Gay porn for life. Oh, I got another question. Somebody's asking me a question. People, you care, Sean Barry. Adam, what do you consider a film example of a disturbing movie done right and a disturbing movie done wrong?
Hold on. Disturbing movie done
Shining.
right. Tusk. Disturbing movie done wrong. Tusk.
Tusk. Oh my god.
It's right and wrong.
Tusk.
Disturbing movie done right. Tusk.
Oh my God, Andres, I'm clicking your. Oh my God, I know this guy.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Imagine one of these days.
I can at least say that I'm not that fat. I can at least say that. I'm going to hell for that.
Or to the next convenient dimension.
Let's see.
Let's not talk disturbing.
Has Bill watched Kill Bill yet?
No.
Another thing you.
Of course not! Why would you ask that? No! I don't watch
what?
movies.
No!
Who asked that question?
Jacob Spencer.
What? No! What the fuck?
I only read good books like Godzilla Awakening. No.
Oh, to answer the question, to answer the question, Sean Barry, an example of a disturbing movie done right is like basically anything by Stanley Kubrick, except for Barry Lyndon. That movie was terrible. And a disturbing movie done wrong, fucking
Saw 5.
No.
The Return.
No.
No, I was being serious.
The Human Centipede is on that list.
Yeah, well,
especially
especially
the second one.
What the fuck?
The second one is one of the worst movies ever made. That's just a fact.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck is it?
I don't know, man.
Go ahead, Joe. You're on camera. Wave to the camera. Wave to the peoples of the internet.
Hi, random person who I sometimes see walking around school.
He says, hi, random person he sometimes sees walking around school.
Hi, random person whom you have never seen at all.
That was my roommate, everybody!
Dun 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 dun.
So I had to say, I was listening to you guys talking about the whole paid subscribers thingy, and I'm laughing because I'm like
Patreon.
Yeah, and I'm laughing like I'm making money off of my YouTube videos. I'm way ahead of you fuckers.
Look at me!
Look at me! I am a rich bastard.
Everybody watch out for the
Look at me and my double chin.
Everybody watch out for the fucking Monopoly man over here.
Like, take a snapshot of that. Like, whoever's out there, Jose, I want you to just do that.
The true face as
Look
well.
at me, I'm Sharptooth90210. I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna type away, and I'm gonna play about Adam is the worst person in humanity, worse than Adolf Hitler.
I'm scared.
I'm calling 911 for a medical emergency.
I wasn't afraid to die.
I'm just had a seizure.
I'm pretty sure Adam's having either a stroke or a heart attack or a combination of both. I don't know what's going on.
Or he's completely lost his mind. Please send help. Please ignore the illegal substances in my room.
Yes, Kaiju fan. Okay.
67.
Sorry, I gotta answer Sean Barry. On a scale of 1 to 10, how epic is the ruling class? Sean, that is easily like a 10.5. Like, holy fuck, that movie's amazing. Kaiju fan, 67. Adam, you like Reptilicus, Youngerini, X from Outer Space, and Gaps.
Gaps.
He really likes Gaps.
How can you think the Rebirth of Mothra films are not good? Here's why. I have no nostalgia for that movie. For those 3 films. I have zero nostalgia for those films.
That's my thing too, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the reason why. The only reason why I like those 3 other films is because I have a lot of nostalgia for them, and I fully admit that. Yeah, I'm a horrible human being. Because of that. I need to
I thought the first one had no fucking story. And that was my problem with it.
I need more lighting. How do you turn on the light on this thing? I'm gonna figure this thing out. Oh! You see, isn't this
It's Adam versus Luxo Jr. from Pixar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And that's exactly what it looks like!
I have his black twin brother.
You
Okay,
racist
Adam,
fuck.
I have an idea.
Lens
Adam,
flare!
What?
Adam, I should read you Sharptooth's response to your response on episode 30 of Sons of Serizawa podcast.
Oh, I don't know because I'm afraid that it's just gonna offend me and piss me off so much, which is what he wants.
Good, let's do it. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, let's not
Fuck
break
you,
this down.
Andre.
No, I won't do it. Oh, this is the point where you said
This is
fuck you.
because I didn't care for Evangelion 3.0, isn't it? This is because of all that fucking horse shit, isn't it? Isn't it, Andre?
Tusk 3, The Return.
Oh my god!
Now, Adam, shut the fuck up about Evangelion. We're still on my show.
I'm done talking about
You're the one bringing it. You're the one bringing the old shit.
I love my life. I'm so happy I didn't kill myself.
Kaiju Fan 67. I meant Gappa, you dumbass.
No shit.
Really? Did you now? That's a shocker.
So I need to ask,
Uh-huh.
did this podcast just become like 10 times more epic?
I don't know what this podcast became now.
Well, hey, let's.
Well, wait, is this a live event or a podcast?
This is not a podcast.
Yeah, thank you.
Where do you think all these comments have been coming from?
My
The miracle of my ass. Excuse me. Oh, Bill, can you sign my ass?
No. The Sci-Fi Dragon, we're seeing the SOS crew break down. That's what you see.
That is what you see every time you see the SOS.
You've seen us broken apart. There is no breaking
here's
down.
the difference. Normally it's just a voice. But now we have this fucking video shit going on. And, of course, I'm fucking hyper as all hell. Because it's Halloween, guys!
Well, it's technically not Halloween anymore.
It's still here on my side of the country.
It's still Halloween. You see, it's Halloween somewhere, Bill.
It's always Halloween somewhere.
It's always Halloween somewhere. Fuck it.
That's not okay.
Although really, all the trick-or-treating has stopped and all the lights are turning off. I mean, at this point, the whole celebration, the whole big kip kang caboodle, however you say it, it's all done now.
Whatever you say in your home and native land.
Yeah. Whatever the people down here say. That's all she wrote. It's over, Johnny. It's over. Houston, we have liftoff.
Now we need David and Dylan here. Now David is currently sitting behind the counter at McDonald's, dunking his head into the frying oil, desperately trying to make himself look more attractive, and hitting on the women as they walk by. Dylan, on the other hand, is passed out in a ditch somewhere, murmuring the entire script to the 1-year anniversary of DFOS to himself, with vomit dribbling out of his mouth.
Okay, here's the thing. I think Jacob Baker just needs to replace Dave.
Well, that's
Ouch.
why I have him. Well, that's why I have him as backup for Shuwatch.
Yeah, and I really am so sad. Honestly, I'm very sad that I missed the Halloween special.
It's all good. It's all good. It's up now.
Yeah, it was actually better without me. Who the fuck am I kidding? I'm like the bane of SOS.
Well, no, I mean, actually, we didn't have any Sun Bears in it, so the title was a complete lie because you weren't there. So that was a problem.
Okay, since when has it been a problem with you and lying, Bill?
It's true. He makes a good point.
Bill, I know you now. I literally know you now. So You're fine.
That's a terrifying statement.
It is. I watch you sleep. I watch you when you masturbate. I watch you when you sleep.
Well,
I know where you live.
Everybody's seen me. It's not a weird thing.
See, I can get away with this shit tonight because it's Halloween.
No, you can't.
Only reason why.
There are gonna be serious repercussions here.
On a normal night, there would have been, and they're going to ask if I'm either high or drunk, and I'm going to say I'm neither. I'm delirious because I've been up for 24 hours.
Right.
Sure.
Right. For the record, I make these faces when we record SOS. So.
I remember that from that episode where you and Bill, the first episode where you and Bill were at Bill's house, and Bill just commented on the face you make whenever you say "hello" in
insects of YouTube. That's what happens, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the true story behind SOS.
That's a story of death. It all started when I was born.
Here's a story about the SOS crew, narrated by Morgan Freeman. It all started with a face.
By oh my god, I want this. Oh.
It all started.
Sometimes.
That is one sexy mofo. So we were voting for who had the best costume, right? And I voted for a guy dressed up like a lumberjack because he was cute, and that was the only reason why I voted for him.
Okay.
A lumberjack.
And
this is a 5-count?
Yeah. He dressed up like a lumberjack, and I was like, dude, I'm voting for you because you're hot. Like,
wait, you talking about Reed?
No, that's not. Fuck, no.
You want to fuck the brawny man?
Reed is Reed.
Is lumberjack fantasies a thing? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, lumberjack porn is real.
Mountain man porn?
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, that's...
That was vital information that I needed in order to continue on living in this plane of existence.
Well,
my name is Adam Noyce, and I approve of lumberjack porn.
I do. I love lumberjack porn. What do you
need to do Adam, you need to do the smile and thumbs up.
He loves the cutting of the wood.
Here I am, giving you a thumbs up. I gotta get back. I gotta get...
Lumberjack porn.
Lumberjack porn. You know, for kids.
This is the face of a man who's pro-lumberjacks.
No, you need to take that. Someone needs to take a snapshot of that and just says, like, I'm Adam Noyce, and I approve. Random thing
Sean,
here.
Robert Mitchum is a badass, Sean. Yes, he is.
Mitchell.
What?
Mitchell. Come on, man. Mystery Science Theater. Get with it.
Have you seen Jackie Brown? The
yes.
answer to that is yes.
No, I still need to see it.
I didn't like it. I think that is my least favorite Quentin Tarantino film. Overall.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Of course you do. Of course you like old woman black pussy, Bill. You do. Just
that's the reason. That's the reason why I like it. It's not.
I love it simply because of how the emotional like that nostalgia I have for that song ever since G-Fest.
No, it's It's not a great movie. I think
Adam, go in the corner. Adam, I see you. I want you to go to the corner right now. There. Thank you, Adam. Stay there for like the next minute or so.
That was not a minute.
Your mother sucks cock in hell.
That was not a minute.
Jackie Brown, I think, is a very problematic movie. I think it's way too long, is my problem with it. It's really, really long.
I think it's poorly written. Personally.
I guess. I just think that it was kind of par for the course for him at that point. It's like, we saw this already. I've seen this movie already.
So it was made after Pulp Fiction?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This is 1997.
This was, I think, 97?
97.
Okay.
97. Great
That's the
soundtrack. Fantastic soundtrack.
Well, that's every Quentin Tarantino movie. Even Death Proof has a great soundtrack. So.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's not.
Way to go, lad. You always gotta ruin everything.
This is becoming dangerously close to a live porn show. Usually people charge money for this sort of thing.
Why would
Oh God! Oh God!
Bill, this is why we need a Patreon account.
People want to see me naked. Let's face it.
No. People want to see what I have to offer, though.
The minute we go that far, I'm pressing the stop broadcast button. Okay, I am shutting this thing off. I'm canceling this show.
Oh, all that Vicodin finally paid off, huh, Bill?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. We only have 4 people watching.
Hell,
5 people.
The unknown 837 asked best and worst Kurosawa films, and I just watched myself strip on the screen. That was weird. And
obviously, yeah, now I understand that was a weird thing to do. I get that was a mistake.
I get it now. I get it. That was a mistake. Best, personally, I'd go with Redbeard, love Redbeard, or High and Low. And the worst, probably The Idiot. I didn't like that movie at all. Or, believe it or not, hi Joe. Believe it or not, Dreams. I don't really like his last movie very much.
I have no opinion.
That's because you don't know Art, Bill.
I know Art. He's a great guy.
You do not know.
Our kids hang out on the weekends.
You don't know true art. It's pure sophistication.
Art's lying.
And did you know that you can't dislike a black and white film?
There are a lot of black and white movies I don't like.
Well, that's what my professor. That's what my professor, Professor Bertain says. You can't dislike a black and white film. I'm like, bullshit. Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Have you seen Creature from the Haunted Sea?
Have you seen Creature from the Haunted Sea?
He's like,
I declare bullshit, good sir.
that might be the dumbest statement I've ever heard come out of somebody's mouth.
That's like the
pretty damn
stereotypical.
close.
That's what you would say when you're pretending to be a film snob. Not when you're an actual one.
All silent movies a genius. No, not at all.
Not all of them. A lot of them are, but not all of them. There's some pretty damn shitty ones.
Let's see. Have you heard of the film Ouija?
Ouija.
I didn't know that it's spelled with an A. But
I didn't know either.
I know it's that movie with the board game and the badness and
It
the
is
whole.
the most pointless movie I have ever heard of.
I refuse to see it for one reason.
It's a modern day horror film, which means there's going to be plenty of jump scares, and the teenagers are going to help make its money back in the first weekend, and that's all it needs for them to produce more movies like it.
Michael Bay is the reason why I'm not watching it.
He produced it?
Yeah.
Oh, another reason
Ever since he said that quote,
The fans are still going to see it.
Yeah, they're still going to see it.
Which is true.
Ever since he said that, I'm like, no, I'm not going to support you ever again.
I didn't pay to see Ninja Turtles.
I'd say Ninja Turtle was good.
Michael Bay has your penis.
Not great, but it's good.
Michael Bay has your penis, Bill.
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I have watch my review, okay? If you're really curious, which you're probably not, because you're probably gonna follow it with saying, I don't know, I don't care.
What a pointless movie that was.
I care. I do. I care.
I don't know. I got Curse of Frankenstein queued up on my laptop, so I got better things to do.
Oh yeah,
see,
'cause that's such a masterpiece.
Curse of Frankenstein is a great movie, actually.
Oh wait, is that one of the Hammers?
That's the first Peter Cushing movie.
Oh, okay. I'm confusing that one with one of the old black and white ones. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Curse of Frankenstein's a great movie.
Yeah, Curse of Frankenstein's great. No, you want to know what's a masterpiece?
Frankenstein 1970.
Frankenstein created women. Frankenstein created woman. That was.
That movie is really interesting.
I despise that movie.
Oh, guys, have you guys seen Birdman yet?
No.
No.
Fucking watch it.
No one's playing it up here. I'm looking at it. No one's playing it.
I haven't seen it anywhere.
I had to travel like half an hour to like somewhere like some like theater I've never been to before, and I had to travel like pretty far just to see Birdman. But it's no matter how far you have to drive to see Birdman, let me tell you, it's worth it.
I've heard the reviews have been nothing but positive.
Nothing but positive. Yeah.
I'm excited. I do really want to see it.
Yeah.
I just haven't had the chance.
What's John Wick?
That's the new Keanu Reeves movie, right? Where he's angry because somebody killed his dog.
Whoa.
Dude, you don't kill someone's dog.
That's horrible, but
terrible.
That's not exactly the promotion for an action movie.
Yeah.
They killed his dog, and now he's gonna make them his bitch. Keanu Reeves is John Wick.
I've actually heard it's really good as an action movie. So I don't know. What shows what I know.
They let the dogs out. He unleashed the fury. He lets out the fury.
Keanu Reeves is the Fury in John Wick.
John the Fury Wick.
Keanu.
John Wick Davies.
Excuse me. What is that? Well, apparently the Fury is already a movie that's out. We can't take that name.
Oh, Furry.
You
mean Furry?
I don't fucking care.
That's
Keanu Reeves, everybody.
Speaking of the word Fury, I was in Walmart one day and I noticed on the shelf of new releases there was a new Nicolas Cage movie called Rage, and I'm looking at the box art and Nicolas Cage has like the most blank expression on his face. And I'm like, there's not much rage in Cage. I feel with rage. Oh my god, I feel with so much rage.
I'm so angry. My son's name is Kal-El. I'm so angry. I'm fucking broke. I'm so angry.
What the fuck did Jacob Spencer just send me?
It's a picture of looks like Robert Englund.
He's taking off the makeup. It looks like.
Yeah.
It's a picture of his penis.
I love that guy. He's fantastic.
Who?
I liked him in Power. He was the only good thing in Power Rangers the movie. Damn it, Andres, wasn't him.
That was not Robert Englund. Did you just have an argument with yourself?
Yes. I should have made him Alan Moore. He was the best thing in Power Rangers. If only I had him for Power Rangers 3, The Return.
Power Rangers 3, The Return.
Power Rangers 3, The Return.
In which the Power Rangers will fight my Serpent God. No, Alan, they're not going to fight your Serpent God.
AKA my penis.
They get the new Megazord called the Watchman Megazord. It's going to be...
It's going to be like the Manhattan Megazord.
You see in the Shogun Megazord, they're all a bunch of weird robots. You know, they
now
look
they're
like
going to be a bunch of weird superheroes.
You're going to have one that looks...
sense.
Makes perfect sense. And then they're going to have the Minute Zord, made up of... one of them is... The Minute Zord is going to try to rape the other one.
Right. It's going to have a little subtext.
You're going to be asking me what it means.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
I don't want to wait. Tell me what it means now. Oh shit! I haven't thought of it yet.
I haven't come up with it yet.
Wanted you to wait.
That just sounded Irish.
Sounds more Liverpoolian, in my opinion. I'm John Lennon. Speaking of Nick Cage, have you all ever read the Troll Pasta? I slightly dislike you. No, but now I want to.
Guys, have you heard about that new Nicolas Cage movie that had like a limited theatrical release called Left Behind? It was about the rapture on a plane. Nicolas Cage in the middle of a rapture.
Oh my god, look at all this death.
It's horrible.
It's the rapture. Oh.
Rapture. Oh.
Why were you
scraping at the door?
Oh, rapture.
It's like that city in Bioshock.
the door.
What the fuck was that?
That's from Ghost Rider 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I only watch good movies.
Yeah,
Well,
look at
that's
me.
not
I
true.
like young Gary and Rex from Outer Space and
Yeah, what a
I like
great
good
series of films right there, guys.
Masterpieces.
Amphibian Monster.
Masterpieces. What the
Mazzer. No, there should be a new meme called Mazerpiece.
fuck? Masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
Mazerpiece.
Maserpiece. It's just a picture of the Maser cannon.
The laser cannon.
Mazerpiece. It shoots out peas. Mazerpiece. And the meme is gonna be called Ermagerd Mazerpiece.
Andres, my
Oh,
friend.
God.
I have to go to
So
bed.
it looks right. We're very close to. Let's see. It's 11 here, so it's going to be 2 where you guys are. So any of you out there who has last-minute questions, we'll answer 5. Yeah, because let's see.
Let's
how many
go!
people-
Flash round, boys! Flash round!
Yes. 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes left.
It's like 20 questions in
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Your time is running out.
Do 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 do.
Here, wait, in the meantime, let's actually play a game with 20 questions. Alright. I am thinking of a thing. You guys guess what it is. 20 questions. No.
Kevin Smith.
No. No, you gotta ask questions.
Is he big? Like tall?
Is it a person?
Let
Yes.
him answer the question!
Is
he
he
a tall
tall?
person?
No.
Okay. Is he Kevin Smith?
No.
Okay.
Is he fat?
Maybe.
Is he Kevin Smith?
No.
No, he's not maybe fat. He's really fat.
Hence why he's the obese.
He lost a lot of weight actually recently.
He's still
And
the
lost
obese
his-
in my book.
And lost his beard apparently.
Yeah, he looks weird without the beard. Anyway, you guys aren't even...
Let's see. Here's a question. We got a question. Adam, isn't the J-pop group World Order fantastic? All I can say is have a nice day.
I don't get it.
Have a nice.
Neither do I.
Oh, yes, they're the Japanese pop band that I've been like obsessed with because they actually.
Is
they're
that
really
the one
good.
with like all? Aren't they the one that's like all girls?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
All Japanese pop bands are all girls.
There's no tentacle octopus fuck in.
Then I have no interest.
Of
Bill,
course.
you kind of look like Film Brain right now. Not gonna lie.
Now he's gonna so you guys strangely like pronounce the last syllable of each word. And elongate it.
He's gonna kill me on Monday. No, he's gonna forget that this ever fucking happened.
I will not remember this at all.
Have you guys heard of Gone Girl? Yes, but I haven't seen it yet. Instead, I've been watching. You need to watch Birdman instead.
I want to see both.
Girl. Oh, I want to see Gone Girl really bad.
I
want
do.
to see Gone Girl more than Birdman. I'll be honest.
No, I want to see Birdman way more.
No, I want to see Gone Girl.
Before Adam came on, I asked Bill and Andres what they thought about stop motion, Godzilla vs. Bagon. Andres never saw it. Boo! Well, boo to you too. And Bill said he's only seen parts of it. Boo again. Thoughts, Adam?
I haven't seen it, so boo me. I fucking suck. There.
Okay. Sci-Fi Dragon asked, have you guys heard of 50s B monster movie, The Monster from Green Hell?
Oh,
Yes!
wait a minute. Godzilla vs. Bagon, the stop motion video by Patrick. Oh my god, yes, it's amazing. Holy shit, I'm sorry, I was thinking of the wrong thing. It's fantastic. Best stop motion animation fan Godzilla thing I have ever seen. Great job, Patrick.
The monster from Green Hell is about a tree monster. James Rolfe did it on Monster Madness. That's the only way I know about it.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen a review of this on YouTube, and yeah.
I don't watch James Rolfe anymore. Just kind of got out of him.
This was years ago. This is like 5 years, not 5 years. What am I saying? It was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Gamers have problems too.
Okay, so it seems like, unless anyone else has any questions left, it seems like everyone who is still listening got their last questions out. So I just want to say thank you so very much to you, Bill, you, Adam, to David, to Jacob, and everyone here was listening for making this possibly the most memorable Halloween in quite a long time. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around to the Shuwatch Super Dynamic Halloween Special live.
Yep.
I am
What he
Andres
said.
Perez. I am Andres Perez, aka Kaiju Noir.
Bill goes next.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I've never been on this show, so I don't know how it works. I'm Bill.
I'm always last. I'm always last on this show.
We'll just use the Sons of Serizawa as a reference point whenever we're going through like the rundown.
I'm Bill
Go,
Worcester, aka
bitch.
Zanzibar, and I tell you to support your local fire and rescue store.
What? Is that like a Long Island thing?
A fire and rescue store. No, it's not a real thing.
Yo, bitch, I'm Adam Noyce from Adam Noyce, and go subscribe to Adam Noyce from Adam Noyce. Yo, be my homies. Yo.
Andres, turn him off before he
All
embarrasses
right,
us
and
anymore.
Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, everybody, take care and good night. And the scientist sound, whatever. I don't
Fuck her right
care.
in the pussy.
Down.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Bye, everyone.